Let's mute everything. I kindly have your attention?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, if I can have your attention.
May I kindly have your attention?
Get ready for some football. Get ready, let's go.
Blitz is defined as a sudden, savage attack. It is indeed all this. The theory is simple. Get the quarterback. Get the man.
There he goes across the line. Touchdown, Shasta.
Want a piece of that championship? Put it in here.
Football is a rough game and often a cruel one.
Every time you lose, you die a little bit. You die inside, a portion of you. Not all of your organs, maybe just your liver.
In the Middle Ages,
Nobody touched them. Touchdown, Shasta.
a knight was a man who served his lord or sovereign as a mounted soldier.
Back to pass, looking all the way down to the end zone. He's got a guy wide open, and it's intercepted in the end zone. What a play.
In modern
That
times,
was a spectacular catch.
a knight is that same noble soldier whose armor includes strategy,
He's looking to pass right over the middle. He's got a guy wide open.
a helmet,
The same play that he scored on before, and he's got a chance to do it again.
and a number on his chest.
He came out of nowhere and just left the guy.
Welcome to Shasta Night Football on the Shasta Sports Network.
Well, thank you for tuning us in. We are here at Shasta College today, Memorial Stadium, for a football game. 5 o'clock kickoff. The Shasta Knights playing host to the Yuba City 49ers. Dan Miller, welcome back. How are you?
I am doing good. It's been a long day, a long night.
Yeah, and this is
After
going to be
a long game last night.
Yeah, the River Bowl was last night, and Shasta ended up winning that one 47-0. Patrick Carr from the Record Searchlight was just up here, and he says, well, you know, on the brighter side, you guys really only needed to broadcast the first half.
Exactly.
So, okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. Tonight, we've got the 5-2 49ers and the 2-3. Oh, no. What's the record? What's Shasta's record? I'm sorry.
2-3.
2-3, right, okay. So, and it should be a pretty good matchup. The 49ers, we beat them last year. They come here this year. They're looking pretty good. I was just talking to Larry, their film guy right over here, and he says, I don't know how we're doing. Our defense is doing most of the stuff. They're scoring all the time. He said, and we got this quarterback, and so I started asking him questions. You know?
Yeah.
So we have some content. I said, is he fast? He said, no. I go, can he scramble? He said, no. I said, can he throw the ball? He said, no. I said, I hope he can outrun the other guy tonight because, man, we've got a defensive pursuit with the Knights, and we'll just see how the young man fares. It's going to be a good time here. It's perfect weather for football. It's nice and cool. We got some late afternoon sunshine right here. Dan, how do you size up this game?
Well, you know, I look for this defense as it scores all the time, and most of the time for this team, I look for them to try to shut down the number one runner, and that is Justin Hellier.
Justin Hellier, man, what can you say about that guy? I could go on for about an hour, all the way from his character to his personal attributes and his dedication to the sport and his schooling and what he has provided here to Shasta College this last year and this year. He's fun to watch. I was telling Larry, right, he's sitting right next to us doing the filming for the 49ers, and I said, I'll tell you what, anytime that guy gets his hands on the ball, it could be a highlight reel at any given moment.
Yep.
You just never know.
You don't know if he's going to bust free and go. You don't know if he's going to be stopped. He's a human highlight reel. Exactly like you said.
You know, Breast Cancer Awareness Month has been a big deal here this month, and we did the Think Pink on Thursday, and I still see some remnants of people in pink celebrating and, you know, honoring the cause for Think Pink, which, Dan, I'm not sure if you knew this, started right here in Reading a number of years ago. The whole Think Pink thing, the whole nationwide Think Pink, started right here in Reading.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a big deal. It's a good deal. It's a fun time. There's our friends down there. Yeah.
Is that the from Paradise?
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to you too as well. It's going to be a good night. Nice to see you. All right, you too. That's Lori McCausland. She's from Paradise, and normally they chime in on the chat line. And this time she was the first one to chime in on the chat line. She says, okay, so we're not coming from Paradise tonight because we won't be chatting with you because we're here at the game. And I said, okay, well, where are you sitting? Give us a wave. So because we've never met her before, but we talk to her every week.
We talked to her brother a couple of weeks ago.
That's right. And she says, well, we're just now coming in because we had to be part of the tailgate party.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? There's no shame in being part of the tailgate party. Let me tell you that. So, fun times. We're ready for more football tonight. Last night was very exciting, very challenging, very fun. XS Sports 96.1 FM carried the River Bowl last night. And they're doing the simulcast here today at xs961.com on their website. So tune them in, check them out. If you are watching on our YouTube channel, thank you so much. We've got some assorted graphics we're going to share with you tonight. And if you are near a computer or something, go ahead and chime in, say hello. You ready? Hey, there she is.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead. Welcome. It's going to be a good night. The Yuba City, or Yuba College, I should say, 49ers against the Knights. It's going to be a good football game. We'll take a break, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on xs961.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Maria Salas, your local Reading chiropractor. At Healthwise Chiropractic, we take a comprehensive approach to your health journey. From adjusting the entire family to providing you with pure, safe, and beneficial Arbonne products, we have a solution for you. Call Healthwise to make your appointment today. 244-9000. That's 244-9000. Or go to healthwisedoc.com. That's healthwisedoc.com.
Bud's Jolly Cone is your stop for fun. Passed down through 3 generations, our family-owned and operated shop dishes up delectable hot dogs, tacos, burgers, and sandwiches all year round. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, ride on down to try our famous and mouth-watering 50-cent burgers. When you need to satisfy your sweet tooth, try some soft-serve ice cream or one of our legendary milkshakes, available in over 30 different flavors. We also have a very strong connection to racing and proudly partner with RB Outlaws to offer exciting and fun karting. The heart of our business is, and always will be, family and fun. For delicious food, sweet treats, and memories that will last a lifetime.
Right into Bud's Jolly Cone today, 455 Antelope Boulevard, Red Bluff. If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
If you are looking for a job, you'll love Spirion. We match great talent to great opportunities. Our staff specializes in placing a wide range of employment areas, including clerical, secretarial, technical, light industrial, and word processing, temp to hire, and direct hire. Find a job you'll love. Contact Spirion today.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja here, reporting from the Super Tubes in South Africa. Do you hear that? The tubes are calling my name. That's Oceanic for Kyle, let's rock. Surf Ninja out.
Honey, the water isn't working. I'm going to call J&J.
J&J Pumps offers the largest fluid inventory to get your water back on sooner. From water pumps to water filtration and everything in between, J&J Pumps will solve your water problems. J&J also offers 24/7 emergency service. When you have a water problem or question, contact J&J Pumps. Rain, sleet, or snow, J&J will go. Now located at 4952 South Barney in Anderson.
Imagine a rent-a-car company that will pick you up right at your door. That's Enterprise. Call us. We'll arrange to come to you, take you back to our office, and you're on your way. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
This is Craig Thompson, the head football coach at Shasta College, and this is the Shasta Sports Network.
All right.
Yeah, man.
We are back.
Just in time. Hey, we got some big people down on the field. Captains for the Knights will be Trent Darms, Justin Hellier. We've got Logan Levier and Kendall Roshine. I get that right. Okay, where's our Tim's mic? Which one's his?
He is the guest, and he's right there.
All right. Joining us on the broadcast tonight, last year's quarterback and a former quarterback, 2 years in a run-in, Timmy Naylor. Tim, welcome to the Memorial Stadium. I'm not used to seeing you in the broadcast booth, but we knew you had some knowledge about the sport and some things that go down on that field, so we wanted your input with us tonight, so thanks for joining us.
Absolutely, yeah, it's an honor to be up here. You guys do a great job, and it was fun to listen to you guys last year. I'd jump on YouTube and watch the streams and stuff after the games last year. And
cool, fun. So go ahead and jack his mic up a little bit, and you'll need to get like fairly close to it.
There you go.
Because you got a big booming voice, but right now it sounds like you're on a plastic microphone.
Okay.
That's no good. Dipped in yogurt. Okay, so I missed the whole coin toss down there.
I did too. I was concentrating on what Tim was saying. I mean, he is dearly missed right now.
Yeah. Okay. So let's. We're gonna do the national anthem right now. So I'll pause for that. And then we'll get into this thing for fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise? Move your hats to the point of our national anthem.
Yeah.
Standing proud. Ready to go. The Knights are in. Let me set this up for you so you can kind of see what we're looking at. The Yuba College 49ers are in dark navy blue pants and white jerseys with big dark numbers. We like that. Black helmet or dark blue helmets. Shasta College is in all green. Green pants, green jerseys, white helmets, big bright white numbers.
Easy to see.
Easy to see. Timmy, what have you been up to?
I've still going to school out here, and I've been coaching at Central Valley High School.
Yeah, we heard you were doing some things out. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I'm actually I went out there to coach the quarterbacks, but then we ended up losing our freshman head coach, so I ended up working with the younger guys and working with the quarterbacks throughout the program. So that's what I've been up to. Been a lot of fun out there. Haven't won too many games. Definitely.
This kind of comes natural to you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So you're doing the freshman, or
yeah,
you're doing
I'm the
the
offensive
sophomore?
coordinator on the freshman team.
Okay.
Right now.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Do you have aspirations in the future to be a coach or do some coaching?
Yeah, I'm going to school to be a teacher, teach kinesiology, and
you're going to that's right up your alley,
my
man.
dream's to be doing exactly what Brian Hamilton's doing right now. Coach
Awesome.
Hamilton down here, yeah.
Awesome. That's good to hear.
You fit that bill, staying in the sport, and I'm sure you missed out there throwing that football.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, being a coach, it's opened my mind up a little more to the game.
Last time I saw you, we saw you at a game a couple of weeks ago, but last time we saw you play, we were covered in mud and rain and the whole bit.
That was a wild one. That's
yeah,
for
it
sure.
was. Kickoff coming up. Back deep to receive for the 49ers, Arian Huff. He's on the the deep side, Dan.
Okay,
and Arian Huff's going to get that ball, and he'll take it right at the 3-yard line, and he'll go to work. 10, 15, he's up to the 20. He'll cut around to the left-hand side, gets around the corner, and ran out of bounds right around the 30-yard line, and that's where the 49ers will take over.
Yeah, you know, Tim, I remembered this, and I only got one thing to say. I'm sorry about your Chiefs on Thursday night
Man.
brother.
Hey, that was a wild one right
What a
there.
great game, though, huh?
Amazing game.
That may have been the best finish I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, you know,
I mean, not just because, I mean, you're a Chiefs fan. My mom was a Chiefs fan, so, you know, I have a lot of appreciation, but I'm a Raider fan, and, you know, we butt heads, and that game was intense.
Yeah, it was.
My blood pressure went up on that one. Okay, set to
Isaiah
go.
Rios, their quarterback.
Yeah, he'll hand that ball. He'll go right up the middle, get hit, and bounce off the guy. Keep going. Nice little sizable gain right there for the ball carrier, Jacob Gildia. Picked up about 6, maybe 6.5 on that play.
And it looks like Maddox on the stop there.
Who's going to make the big plays today?
I think it's going to be for the defensive side for Shasta. I believe it's going to continue to be Fairclough and Thompson.
They'll hand it off again. Same guy over the left-hand side. He's got a couple of yards there, enough for a first down across the 40 to the 41. Tim, you know a lot about the Shasta College program and how they do what they do. So from time to time throughout the day, we're going to be asking you things about what happens on offense and, you know, per se, why did they do this and not something like that? And because you know the system better than most, so we're really going to value your input on that tonight. So welcome. It's nice to have you. Here it comes.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's awesome to be up here.
1st and 10. They're going to the air, and that is going to be incomplete, intended down the left sideline for Jeremy Lewis. And that'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that was number 19, Preston Pilloff, playing corner right there. He's a pretty special athlete. I seen him. He actually, I believe, redshirted last year, but pretty successful guy.
How do you say his name? Last name?
Preston Pilloff, I believe.
They've got a T in there, so that's Piltoff.
Okay, yeah. Pretty special athlete.
That means pill it off.
Yeah, you'll see as this game progresses. We have fun with names. Oh, handoff right up the middle, going nowhere. Big defensive play right there for number 37, and that's Isaiah Johnson.
He's a freshman, 6 foot, 240 pounds. Moved like he was 150.
Halfback got that ball, didn't even have it tucked in, and he had that number 37 wrapped around him. Look at our photographer, Mike Daly, down there. He's already busy. I think that might be Greg Barnett from the Record Searchlight, but
Mike's right over here.
Our guy Mike is down here.
They're a few of the best in the business for sure. Mike gave us
long ball, almost intercepted, in and out of the hands at the very last second for Tarico Maddox.
Yeah, you're going to see Yuba. They run this spread. They take a lot of shots downfield. They did the same thing to us the last few years.
We like that long ball.
Oh,
we
man.
love that long ball.
It's what brings a lot of excitement to the game for sure.
I don't think what they planned on last year was Mario Metzier and Carl Robergo.
Yeah, those are two guys to force to be reckoned with, I'll tell you what.
Regina Salisbury has checked in on our chat line right here. Regina, thank you very much for tuning us in. We've got a quality signal for you here tonight. Well, always a perfect signal here from Shasta College. Setting the punt. There they go. Had some good pressure. End over end kick. Takes kind of a generic bounce, really, and just comes to a standstill at the 37-yard line. And that's where Trent Darms and Shasta College will get their first opportunity to make something happen.
And we met Trent's aunt, Lori.
That's right.
Today.
She's the one that is texting us all the time, keeping us on task. But today she's at the game. She came up and said hello, and we met her for the first time, but we've spoken to her every week all season long. So it's nice to put a face with the words that you see on the screen every week. And, Lori, we thank you for coming up.
Yeah, Trent Darms, he's a real special athlete, man. Real strong arm. Moves around good in the pocket as well.
He has taken some serious shots this year, and there was the one game when he got hit about 12 times really hard, and I don't know how the kid got up, but he did, and he made it look good. And there he pulled him off sides right there. Ball will go to, I believe, Justin Hellier. He gets a yard or two. That's going to be offsides on the 49ers, so it'll be marched off 5, and they'll get that replay, and it'll be 1st and 5. Tim, did you like the shotgun position better than being up right over center? I mean, it's a preference thing, and some guys like it and some guys don't.
You know, I liked it a lot more just because in college last year I seen the teams would like to bring a lot of pressure because we were so good they'd bring pressure, and when you're back away from the line of scrimmage a little bit, it's not right up in your face. It gives you a little bit of room to make decisions and stuff, so I definitely liked it.
Yeah, because you got 4 or 5 and sometimes 6 options to review before you release the ball and pick the best one. So offensive line is important, and Shasta's had a little difficulty with their offensive line this year. Justin Hellier, the ball carrier, he spins, he moves, he gets hit, takes 2 or 3 guys downfield, and he's got enough for a first down for the Knights across the 50 and down to the 48.
That's a good run by Hellier, spinning, moving left, moving right, going off the right side there, and I'm glad to see this offensive line really taking control.
Karis Grace is checked in on our chat line from Corona, California. Karis, thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Thank you, Karis.
We've had people from all over tune this in. A couple of weeks ago, we had somebody from London,
nice.
Los Angeles, Portland, Houston, Miami. They're all over the place, and they chime in, and we have fun with them. We have fun. It's a good thing.
Yeah, that last play there, they lined up in that tight formation. I heard the play call from down there, and it's still the same as last year. It's actually it's live at the line of scrimmage. If he says his cadence in the 300s, it becomes a run play.
Really?
And if he says 100, it's a pass play to the left. If he says 200 at the line, it's a pass play to the right.
Oh, that's good to know because Dan and I talk about that almost every game about the language.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of language and a lot of sign language going on down there. And when you hear a screaming fly naked left juke down there and then turn left, we really don't know what that means, but we make up all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, about 50% of the plays we run, our cadence is live at the line of scrimmage.
Really?
The numbers we use actually has meaning more than just throwing out crazy numbers. But some sort of delayed game here, or I had to get the clock right.
Yeah, the clock's got the sun beating right on it. It looks like 12:26 left in the first period. There's been no score. It's been really uneventful so far. Justin Hellier has had the biggest run from scrimmage so far. He had that upper ankle strain a couple of weeks ago in a game, and he came right back the next week and had a really positive game and put forth a good effort for the Knights, and he's back here again tonight, and he's sitting comfortably looking normal at halfback, and that time didn't live up to the buildup I just gave him, man. He hit that ball, and he got hammered quickly.
That was
no gain.
Gerald Atwater, actually, defensive lineman, freshman, 6'3", 245 pounds.
Oh, he's little. I'm kidding.
Gerald Atwater.
Those little guys on the defensive line will surprise you sometimes, I'll tell you what.
Well, they're quick, and they can move and spin.
Absolutely. This DN right here looks pretty athletic, 2'3" here. Jeremiah Malone.
And in motion right now goes Lackman.
Take your shot here, offsides.
All the way downfield. He's got a guy wide open. He hits him. Nothing, no problem. Look at that. That's going to be a touchdown, Shasta. Long bomb right there.
That's what Jack is Durham.
Yeah, he's picking up right where he left off last game.
Yes, he is.
Special athlete right there. Yeah, that 8 route, getting up inside that seam, fast guys like that just take off.
It's really funny, not necessarily funny, but it's very interesting and motivating to see someone in the beginning of the year, they don't get their hands on the ball too much, and then all of a sudden there's a game where something happens and they're the playmaker, and then they turn into an all-star for the rest of the season. The following game, they just do. I mean, Jacques Durham has got in earlier. That extra point is blocked. Jacques Durham got involved several weeks ago, and now he's the go-to guy. So it'll be 6-0 with 11:29 left to play. We'll be right back.
College Nights Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
This is Brian Smith with West Coast Concrete, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Brian, our friend, his young man's son is a race car driver, taken after his dad. His dad's one of the best concrete people I've ever met. They just kind of turned my backyard into a luxury oasis.
Oh,
Something
yeah.
I had never expected. I gave him a vision, and he came back with a crew and put it together, and that's our guy, Brian Smith. Oh, look at that, onside kick. Look at, oh, man, that guy got clobbered. Caught it in the air, and he paid for his time there. Devin Edwards took a shot. Was that McGreeny laying the hit?
That was McGreeny laying the hit.
Wow. Karis Grace from Corona. Her brother is number 19, and that's Preston. You're talking about him. That's her on the chat line.
Oh, nice.
So we'll keep you advised of what Preston's up to today. We'll keep an eye on him for you. So right exactly at midfield, and the 49ers will have it 1st and 10. Little quick count, quick pass over to the right-hand side. That is complete to Jeremy Lewis. Jeremy Lewis coughs up the football. Is it live? We'll see who got it. Signal coming out right now, and that ball is going to go to... Well, the referee's just messed up my cadence on that.
It looks like it's staying with Yuba here.
Yeah.
He's got 2nd down.
Man, that was exciting. I had to stand up for a second.
He fumbled out of bounds, and the ball was out of bounds. You can't.
Barry Boyd tuned in to us. Barry, where are you writing us from?
Barry Boyd.
Okay, it'll be 2nd and 7. That was a quick pass out. That worked quite well. Jeremy Lewis with the quick hands. That's going right up the middle and going nowhere. There was a tough hit right there. The ball carrier was Jacob Gildia. And
boy, you know,
he might need to have his helmet checked on that one.
Yeah.
Mamasi was on that stop. Levier was in on that.
Tim, I know that your options as a quarterback are anybody who's within range and open, but did you have a favorite receiver you like to go to?
Man, last year, Eric Santil, number 80, I think it was 87. Yeah, he was kind of like you were talking about 88 here. He was, looks like we got a full start there on Yuba.
Oh, I guess so. That guy's halfway down, 10 yards down.
Eric Santil, that was one guy that kind of was under the radar a little bit, kind of like 88 here the first few weeks. And then once he started getting the ball, we realized, hey, this guy's the real deal. And he worked real hard during the week, so probably definitely my favorite guy to get the ball to. There was a few of them, though.
One play I remember last year, and 87 was Wyatt Clement.
Oh, that's right.
And
yep,
he made that one-handed catch that you threw at him.
Yes, sir.
Was just a spectacular catch.
Go ahead and take this play, Dan, while I update our scoreboard, okay?
You got it. It is 10, looks like 10-18, 10-17 left in the first quarter. He's lined up in the shotgun. That is Rios. Single step back, 2 out to the right, 2 out to the left.
Oh,
man, wide open
play, and that's wide open, and there he goes. Arian Huff's going to go all the way to the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for Yuba College.
No flags on the play.
Somebody broke their assignment on that one.
Yeah, that was number 19, Preston Pilloff. He got a little bit aggressive at the line of scrimmage. On those 3rd and longs, it's maybe a little better to sag off there. Campos runs a pretty aggressive defense.
Yes, he does.
He just lost his feet there. He had pretty good position, just lost his feet and got beat.
We try to tell these defensive backs, hey, don't tune into the station and listen to us. You got to get into play.
Yeah, right.
A lot of them have their headphones up underneath those helmets.
Okay, that would be a wonderful thing, but we know that that's not true.
I know.
Yeah, right.
Plus, there's a delay on this. That kick was blocked, and Shasta can pick that up, and he is on the run.
Here we go.
Look at him go. He's on the move right now. Tarico Maddox, he's going all the way downfield. 30, 25, 20, nobody around him. He's going for the end zone. No flags on the play. No, there is one right back down here inside the 5.
I believe.
It's not going to be a false start because they would have blown the play dead.
Well, they're talking to Yuba College about it, and they seem to be having a happy dance down there, so that one's coming back.
Yes, sir. I think they little offsides there.
All that excitement for nothing.
Yeah, Robert Taylor out there is a pretty big boy.
Levi Quintana last night in the River Bowl intercepted a pass and ran it all the way back for a touchdown about 70, 75 yards. Penalty, just like this.
Oh, man.
Illegal block in the back.
Illegal block in the back.
Yeah, on my way home from the game last night, I flipped on the radio and heard you guys on 96.1.
That's it.
I heard you guys talking about that at the end of the game. He was your player of the game.
He was.
Correct. Yeah, he's actually an ex-CV guy. He was out of CV the last few years, just transferred over.
Good ball player.
Yeah, he is. I wrote him today, told him congrats. Pretty good kid, good family.
So you've been paying attention a little bit to the Shasta Wolves. What do you think about Kelsall from Washington?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I think you can plug about anybody in with the Hunsaker system, and they'll be pretty successful. I'll tell you what. That's a good group of guys out there.
They're fun to watch. They make us sound really good because they give us plenty of stuff to describe, talk about. That kick is somebody may have had a hand on it again, and it's going to be no good for the extra point. So we got a tie football game here. It looks like, I don't know, 15 minutes.
8:46.
8:46. Good eyes. Good eyes. Stand by. We'll be right back with the kickoff.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Here's what people are saying about Bud's Jolly Cone.
A great place to do business, a great place to see people from the community, and it's just a great place to have fun and eat great food.
Right into Bud's Jolly Cone today, 455 Antelope Boulevard, Red Bluff.
Hi, this is Courtney and Bossy at Bud's Jolly Cone in Red Bluff, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
All right.
And welcome back. So, 2 extra points. No good, and it's a 6 apiece here with, I don't know, it looks like 9:49. In about 15 minutes, that sun will drop over the West Hills over there, and
everything will be all right.
We'll be able to see it. I can see that bright, exciting new Knight logo on the scoreboard, and I can see the green paint around all the other letters that was put on there in like 1938. I think we got to go on some sort of a drive to get them a really modern scoreboard.
If there's 2 words we don't want to say, it's West Hills. That's for sure.
That's
now.
right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Not too fond of those guys. But what a beautiful
not.
night though for football. Pretty fair weather here.
All right, here we go. On the move and picked up the kickoff, and he's on the move right there. Look at him go. He's a great runner. Jaquez Durham and
fumbled the ball, and that's going to be
loose. And there's
Yuba College.
All right. So there's some pleasantries exchanged down on the field right there. That play, I like the emotion. I like the intensity already. And Yuba College is coming out looking strong.
Yeah, he was trying to throw a stiff arm there and went to switch the ball into a different hand and just lost it there. Got Yuba ball on Shasta College's 43.
Jim, is this my water right there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. First period right here. 9:40. Now we can see that scoreboard really well.
Beautiful.
9:40 left to play. First quarter. Game already full of scoring opportunities for both teams. Extra points were no good. Roshine had his blocked, and then the first one for Yuba College was blocked and ran back. And that penalty brought that back. Their extra point was no good, and the ball carrier up the middle, left-hand side, Jacob Gildia, and he took a shot for that 1-yard gain.
Yeah, that was by number 6, Gerard Fontaine. I believe is he a sophomore? Yeah, he is a sophomore. Yeah, he played with us last year. Pretty special athlete there.
Yeah. Another guy who's come to life this year. John Robinson has tuned in from Wyoming today. All right, John, thank you very much.
Say hi to Robert Redford up there for us. Up there in Wyoming. Beautiful, beautiful state.
Rios in the shotgun. He'll drop back 2 steps, look over to the right-hand side. Same guy, and he's got a reception there. Arian Huff. He's met immediately for the defender, who was Zach Thompson.
Looks like we're going to have a first down there, yep.
That's enough to move the chains.
So, Tim, how does it feel to be back at Central Valley again?
You know, I love it. It's real family atmosphere. The head coach of the varsity is a great guy, Jesse Rogers. He's an ex-CV guy, alumni. Yeah, great guy. Whole family went there. My grandma and grandfather graduated from there a long time ago.
Rios, handoff, right-hand side, and Zach Thompson says, I think I'll stop you right away. Very short gain on that one right there. You know, we talk about Central Valley and stuff, and I know it as Central Valley because I'm from around here, from Anderson Guy, and I live in Central Valley now. I call it Central Valley, Shasta Lake City, whatever you want. It's come a long way. It's a nice little community and some good families coming out of that town. I'd like to see their football team do some good things here in the near future. They've had such a struggle for a long time. How's that new coach out there?
He's a great guy. He's real knowledgeable. We run a lot of the same stuff Shasta College does, just not in as much spread. See there, a quick pass.
Jeremy Lewis, the receiver, and he may have gained about 1 yard on the play.
Maddox on the stop, and also coming over to help was Zachary Thompson.
Zachary Thompson, he's been in everything so far.
Yeah, as I was saying, that Central Valley coach, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Really changing the atmosphere. Good family atmosphere.
And to us, once a Falcon, always a Falcon.
Yeah,
I went to school with both your parents and your aunt, so you know, known the Nailers for a long time, and just you got a great family there.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
We had fun. We came out to I'd never been out to your family's residence last year. We came out there for that big chili feed, and that was a good time. Oh, pressure on the quarterback. He's Rios running, and he throws it downfield. Has the guy, hits him in the hands, bounced off his numbers, and right back out in front of him. That'll go incomplete.
Jeremy Lewis was the intended receiver, and what a place to hit him, right in the numbers.
I think they're going to punt this one away. Unless they got a better field goal kicker and they brought out for that PAT. Yeah, they're going to punt this one away there on their own 30. Kind of unfortunate spot.
The rugby kick.
Yeah, this kind of puts your punt returner in a hard situation, a punt from only the 30 here. I mean, he's lining up on the 10-yard line, 20 yards away.
Wow.
If anything, fair catch this and try to get it to bounce into the end zone.
In high school, I had a guy who could have drop kicked it through the goalpost from there.
Oh, yeah?
Remember when drop kicks used to be cool? All right, there's a snap. That's good. Quick release.
Let this one just roll on in. Oh.
Yep, takes a nice bounce.
Wow.
And that may have rolled out right at the 2.
Sure did.
All right. Nice break for the 49ers right there with, looks like 7:11 to play in the first period. And Shasta will go to work from their own 2-yard line. Long way to go.
Yeah, look for something real quick here. When you're on your own goal line like this, you got to get the ball out quick. But I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls out something a little fancy. Look to go to maybe your slot here, number 82, Patrick Blake out of Foothill High School. Pretty special athlete. You know?
He's another guy.
Yeah, he's pretty.
I mean, we knew he was going to come in and do spectacular things in this league. It took him 2 or 3 or 4 games to get his hand on the ball. But once he got that one, that first one, it was a touchdown for him, his first one in the league. And, man, he has been involved ever since. Patrick Blake, we always keep our eye on him.
Oh, yeah. He's been running this system all 4 years out at Foothill, so he jumped right into this, knowing what was going on.
He'll fake the handoff up the middle, and Darm's looking all the way downfield, and same deal. And that is in and out of the hands. He had it there for a second. Great defensive play by David Talentino.
And that's going to be a personal foul on 22 there, Talentino.
Yeah.
A little taunting after the fact.
Yeah, well, that was excellent pass coverage, but it's all taken away there, brother, because he made a mental mistake, and you just don't do that.
Don't say things about people's moms.
You know, Tim, they have really, really kind of, bared down on the celebrations and the taunting and things like that. And some of the calls, are iffy or questionable, but it's their call. That's why they have this job down here.
Yeah, some of the stuff is a little bit questionable. At the end of the day, man, just play the game.
Yeah, play the game.
Do what you got to do, and if you got a good coach, it's expected. So when you do something that's spectacular, it's not really something you should be gloating about too much. That's one thing with Coach Hamilton. He holds you to such a high standard that when you do something right, you can't really get too high on yourself because it's expected. That's what I really loved about him a lot.
Yeah, well, you're only as good as your last play, and if you have a great first quarter, but then you kind of flail in the 3rd and 4th, and really when your team needs you, you're only as good as your last effort.
Exactly. Got the 2-back formation here. Got a big fullback lined up.
It's like my wife. I give her what she wants all the time, and now she expects it.
Yep, that's how it goes.
She came out to the game last night. That was good. Right up the middle goes the handoff, and that's going to be a tough block right there and even nowhere to go.
Yeah, they line up in that 2-back formation like that. They're looking to pound the ball a little bit, but maybe look for a play action pass out of that formation.
DeMarco Grayson has been very active this season and done quite well.
I believe he said white 14, so look for a quick screen here out to one of your receivers out wide, I believe.
Okay, cool.
It's good to have the knowledge of the game here with us today.
Yeah, the people down at Yuba College are listening to us today, too, and they're thanking Tim for that stuff as well. Okay, well, hang on. We got to call the coach. We're going to send him a text.
Yeah, right. Yeah, these Yuba guys are pretty chippy. I'll tell you what, last few years, they're real chippy, like to talk a lot.
They did the same thing last night, and they were doing it. One of their coaches was doing it to our players in pregame warm-up.
Yeah,
Mike Murray was telling me about him, a guy who has had a jaded past. So they're mouthy, and, you know, I'm the first person to say, you know, half of your battle is getting in the other guy's head.
Yep.
But there's ways to do that without, you know, being inappropriate, I guess.
You got to back it up with your play.
I mean, we're all men here. All right, so here comes Darms back to pass. He looks at all of his options, has a guy right over the middle. That's complete, and a good pass right there. Callaway has enough for the first down.
Callaway getting in the mix there. How about that?
Callaway's been really strong all season long.
Good strong throw by number 12, Trent Darms there. Guy's got a rocket for an arm, man. Driving balls in the small windows like that is definitely something that he's real good at.
We've been noticing you know, activity on the sidelines. Now, Shasta's got, you know, like 85, 90 players. I'll talk about that here in a second, because that was a topic of conversation last night, too.
Here comes a deep pass here. When he says Arizona, that means play action. So here comes a pass.
All right, cool. I like this game.
Yes, I do.
Oh, tipped at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be incomplete. And you're right. I mean, he had two guys all the way down.
Yeah, he did.
So about all these people on the sidelines, it used to be players, coaches. And we were talking to the folks over at Enterprise last night, and, you know, it became that all the teachers would show up, all the coaches would show up, they'd bring their kids, and everybody's be running around all over the field. And there's a lot of people down on that sideline.
Yeah, there is, definitely. There's a lot of the red shirts and the other guys, but it looks like there's a few extras down there for sure, too. I think they got some recruits from local high schools down there as well.
Very nice.
Yeah, I see Troy Lyons right down there.
Oh, well, he's on our list. He had a great interception and a run back last night. He was solid as ever.
Yep. You run into the middle of the Shasta Wolves defense, you're running into the Lions' den.
Oh, yeah.
That's a place you don't want to be.
Yeah, they're pretty well coached up. Coach Ramage out there at Shasta High School is a real good coach as well. They got a lot of great guys out there. A lot of guys from Central Valley High School out there as well.
Daryl Tracy,
Jimmy Kunkel from Central Valley.
Yep.
Got a few other guys out there. Jay Ryan, great defensive guy.
5:07 left to play in the first period. With this football game is tied at 6, it's going to be second and about 5 for the Knights.
Not that I didn't know the Huntsakers were great coaches, but once I started coaching a little bit, I realized how much better coaches they really were. Because I've seen kind of the game from their aspect, man. Those were real great coaches. Look up to them tremendously.
Mitzi Lizzotto, she's grandma of Jacob Larson, number 77. She's back with us here on our chat line. Thank you for tuning us in. We'll keep you updated and let you know how Mr. Larson is doing. That's going to be an end around, and that's not going to be very successful. Look at all those white jerseys.
It's a free play.
Oh. Man.
It is a free play.
Jacques Durham.
They're offsides again.
Getting them with that snap count there. Trent Darm's pretty good at that, getting real loud at the line of scrimmage.
That defense is chomping at the bit. They want it.
He's got a little bit of that Aaron Rodgers line of scrimmage snap count to him. Same high school down there, Pleasant Valley High School.
Yeah, they teach good stuff down there. We go to Pleasant Valley next Friday night. Shasta's got Pleasant Valley, and they're hoping, because they've lost to them since they were freshmen.
Oh, okay.
They've never beat them.
That's a powerhouse program down there, Pleasant Valley. How's Pleasant Valley doing this year?
They are 2-3.
They're 2 something like that. It's a little bit lopsided, but a couple of their early losses were from teams from out of the area. You know how they tend to do that, just to get a little different look for their team. But, you know, you can always expect Pleasant Valley to be tough. It's fun going down there. That's a spirited crowd, too.
Oh, yeah. Got that new field down there and stuff, too. Good environment.
Shasta needs to win one of their next 2 games, and they'll have a first-round bye.
Here we go. Got 3rd and 9 from Shasta's 34 here.
All right. We got receivers all over the place. Patrick Blake, one of those on the right-hand side. He's in that slot position right now, and Darm's looking over the situation, and he's got the count, and he's going to take 2-3 stutter steps back right over the middle, and that is in and out of the hands of B.J. Brown. That's uncharacteristic of that guy.
Yes.
He's got hands of gold normally. It was a low pass, but he had his hands on it, so wasn't able to control it and keep it in.
Yeah, that was a great call there. That's the 209 call for those guys that have been around here for a while. Just send two guys on slants pretty much right at each other, and then they swoop one right up the seam and one right up the numbers right there. That's a great play, especially they rolled to a single high safety there, went cover 3, so that's a great play call for that. Just went through his hands there.
In basketball, that's called a pick.
Yeah, pretty much exactly what it is too, yeah.
Rawshine, the best leg in the business, with a punt, and that'll be taken.
Oh,
and no, he calls for a fair catch. Bobbles the football and almost loses it. Right on the case right there, Jedrick Luton.
Just those opportunities slipping away there for Shasta.
You're right. That's one big, and then they had that turnover here earlier. Yep. So that's
2 on special teams.
2 that could have changed the whole landscape of this football game. I will tell you, Tim, and you know this, I've noticed it. I mean, I've been doing broadcasting for a long time, sporting events and such, but I really heavily got into football about 3 years ago because I was having so much fun doing it. And a college game is way different than a high school game.
Yeah, a lot of people right out of high school always think, oh, I got to go to the D1 or the D2 programs. You come just any junior college game, D3, any NAIA or anything, man, it's a whole other level of play.
Handoff right up the middle, and he's going to be stopped immediately. Ball carrier Jacob Gildia.
Faircloth on the stop, and so was number 53. That's Levier.
How do you say his name? Do you know?
Levier.
Levier? Is it Levier?
Yeah, Logan Levier.
Logan Levier.
Yeah, he's came a long way too. Didn't play a whole lot last year. He's more of a special teams guy, and I seen him out here flying around, balling out a little bit.
We messed up Kendall Rawshine's name all year last year.
I still mess up his name. I was holding for him last year. Kendall's a great guy. I had a lot of fun with him, but real goofy guy, but he perfects his craft, man. I'll tell you what.
Back to pass, Rios. Throws a fake, rolls around to his left-hand side. He's got some pressure now, and he's just going to throw that downfield and nowhere to go, and that's incomplete. Best thing to do.
There's old Logan Levier again, running him out of bounds there. Nice job setting the edge. Dean's job.
The double L. We got TJ Holmes down there. We've got Mike Daly. We got Tracy Rainey.
Tim, thanks to you guys and your excellent record last year, we had a very successful first season out of the box. Shasta went to the postseason. You guys went to the postseason. And we had such a good year that we ended up picking up Mike Daly's working for us now. TJ Holmes is working for us now. Pass out of the right-hand side. That is complete to Joel Contreras. He's got a little running room close to the first down at the 43, maybe the 44. We'll see where they mark it. And TJ's significant other, Tracy, she does our videography down on the field there. And then we've also added another excellent photographer, Tony Hort, who's not here with us tonight. So we've got 3 cameras down on the field. That way so we can provide some documentation and some highlights throughout the season.
I love it. To this day, I still go back and watch a lot of our video and pictures and stuff. And those names there, you got Mike Daly and TJ Holmes and his significant other down there. That's some of the best names around here for sure.
They are the best. There's a
late flag.
Flag. There's a big scrum going on down there right at the 45-yard line. Whistles are blowing. People are mouthing off. Referee high-fived a guy. I saw that last night. Referee high-fived one of the wide receivers when he went out to get in position. That was
Nice.
the weirdest thing ever. It's kind of cool, though.
Great game here so far, going back and forth real well.
Oh,
boy.
It's going to be on double L. Logan.
Yeah, Logan Levier. Face mask is what they call illegal. You can't get arrested. And sometimes you do it on accident. I mean, I'm sure you've had your face mask hit so many times. People in pursuit of you, their fingers just get in.
Yeah, it's something that just happens, man. I mean, sometimes people do it on purpose, but it's very rare. I mean, it's an accidental thing.
I was going to say, it's whether it's intentional or not.
Oh, taking a shot
Deep downfield. Oh, and that was a trip. He tripped over his own feet right there, and that's incomplete. Yeah, the face masks, most of them usually are unintentional, but it's when you poke the guy in the eyeball a couple of times like the Three Stooges. That's usually intentional.
Or you just want to get him so bad that you just want to rip his head off.
I believe that was number 16 on that one. And Parents Peru, how do you Manu? Paris Manu.
Yeah, Paris Manu is what we've been going with all year long.
Manu.
Yeah, pretty good coverage there for sure down the field.
All right, Rios having
Got a
that ball
dive
right
there.
up again. Right up the gut it goes. Jacob Gildia.
We certainly weren't going with Paris Hilton.
No.
Yeah, right.
Like I said earlier, we have fun with names. Last year, our first night out, our first network debut, we traveled down to West Hills with you guys.
Yep.
It was a great football game, and we had a little nervousness in it because we've done this plenty of times before, but there's always that certain little jitter that you get.
Oh, yeah.
Even before a game, you know the feeling.
Mhm. Yeah, I had it walking up the stairs here a little bit ago.
Yeah. And it turned out to be a really good game. We grabbed a pizza right after and then drove all the way home. Because it's like going to a stock car race. When it's over, you can't just go home and go to bed.
Yeah.
I get it all charged up. Swing pass, left-hand side, Gildia, and he's got not enough for a first down, but he's ran out of bounds right about the 30-yard line.
Manu on the stop for Shasta.
Yeah, he's flying around making a few plays. Going to set up a 4th and short here.
My point there is we learned all about pronunciation guides down at West Hills. They got some names that, man, all those guys ought to be living in Hawaii or something.
Mahu, Maya, Mahu.
Yeah, and so we have fun with names. And, coming from a stock car racing background, if you messed up a name, you could be sure that a girlfriend or a mother would be pounding on their door saying, hey, his name is Brian, spelled with a Y. Spelled with a Y. Okay, well, I spelled an I-A-N. It sounds just the same, so it's not going to make much difference.
Yeah, that's funny.
But we're a little bit less accessible up here in the skybox up on top of the press box where we like to be.
Yeah, we get down there in the crowd, and if we say the wrong thing, stuff starts getting thrown at us. So we like to get up here.
Yes. Nobody's ever thrown anything.
No, we haven't. I'm just kidding.
I think I threw a Snickers bar at you one time.
Yes, you did.
We have this running joke. You know those Snickers commercials where somebody gets really grouchy and all that?
Yeah.
So every time, because Danny and I, we tend to disagree a lot, and that's really what makes our operation work really well, because he's got great ideas and I've got great ideas, and sometimes we don't always agree eye to eye on that stuff, and that's how we work things out.
With the Snickers.
Yeah, with a Snickers.
Satisfies, right?
So that's the one thing we didn't do today is get a Snickers.
Oh, we had a whole bag last night. My goodness.
Yeah, it's that time of year where you got an excuse to go eat some candy, right?
That's right. That's what my diabetes doctor tells me. Go ahead, have some.
Here we go. Yeah, about 4th and 2.5 yards here. I would be surprised, maybe a little quick throw or run up the middle, or look for a.
That's going to be a pass, quick left swing pass right at the defensive end, and that's going to be very close. We'll see where they mark it.
Looks like it's short
it's
here.
Short. It's short about a half a yard.
Great play by Andrew Fairclough there, 45, coming from middle linebacker all the way out to the sideline to make that play there. That's pretty nice.
Jim,
play.
you'll remember this. It was right around 1 year ago, because your scheduling times usually are about the same with the same teams. But Drew Fairclough, he had busted up his lower leg or his ankle or something, and he was not suited up. He was in the press box all wrapped up, very depressed. Not clinically, but when this is your game, you want to be out there.
Absolutely, yeah. It's hard to walk away from it. He did a good job of working hard in the offseason. He's a weight room machine, man. He works really hard, yeah. So
he's a stud.
No surprise here to see him out there flying around.
Speaking of injuries, how's your cousin?
You know what? He's doing good. He's battling back. He's been working out real hard. I mean,
Justin Hellier with nowhere to go picks up maybe a yard on the play, if that.
And we're talking about
Colton
Naylor,
right.
Of course.
What's his story right now? What's he up to?
He's out in Grand Valley, out in Michigan.
Wow,
yeah, red shirt out there. Yeah,
that's a long way from home.
Yeah.
Does he like the cold?
You know, he hasn't complained much. I don't think he's been working hard, and that guy's usually in a weight room sweating, so he's probably not too cold.
I think it's probably a mindset. When you're heavy and deep into the game, even when it's raining. At the end of last year, you guys, you couldn't tell that it was cold outside. And Darm's lots of time to throw, and he makes that completion. That might be Patrick Blake right there. He's across the 40.
That is Patrick Blake.
Flag on the play. Got enough for the first down. We'll see what happens.
That's going to be in the defensive backfield.
Yeah, it looks maybe a defensive holding or hopefully not an illegal man downfield. Looks like it's going to go against Shasta here.
I think that should be a penalty on Mitchell Neal on the 49ers for having hair way back halfway down to his back. But I like that, and it doesn't bother me. Whatever your hairstyle is good for you. I used to have long hair like that too, but that is considered a part of the uniform.
Wow, that's a 15-yard penalty on that one.
What did they call there? Was it a
number 5 personal foul?
Personal foul.
Yeah, and that was on Lakeman.
Yeah, Giovanni Lackman out of West Valley.
Lackman, yeah.
Pretty good athlete. Got to be smart there, though. I didn't see what he had done.
First quarter winding down. This has been a long first quarter.
Yeah, it has.
Just under a minute. Seems like we've been here for like 2 hours.
I know they've been throwing the ball a lot. That's what happens. Bringing up number 20, Justin Hellier, next to Trent Darms in the gun. Look for a pass here.
Hellier is usually the outlet guy, and he throws over to the left sideline. That's complete to Carnell Calloway. I got about 10 of those yards back, but nowhere near first down. It's going to be third down. Manny had a lot of time to throw. That was an excellent job by the offensive line that time.
Yeah, but that pocket did start to collapse just a little bit.
Yeah.
But he got rid of it.
I mean, you can only hold a guy for so long before you have to actually physically hold him or he's getting around.
Yeah.
They struggled with their offensive line performance earlier in the season, and Darms took a lot of stiff shots right now, but he is tough as nails, and he's back to pass again. Check it out, right over the middle. That is complete. Lackman, and he's got the ball at the 40. Now he's going right. Now he's going left. He's not sure where he's going.
That's where we're going to end the first quarter right there, Gary.
Looks like we got a first down, I believe. Looks like we got a roughing the passer. Great. Added on 15, so it looks like we're going to have it on Yuba's 45 here.
That's the way it's going to be when they turn them around into the first quarter. Tie football game, 6-6 here at Shasta College, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Honey, the water isn't working. I'm going to call J&J.
J&J Pumps offers the largest fluid inventory to get your water back on sooner. From water pumps to water filtration and everything in between, J&J Pumps will solve your water problems. J&J also offers 24/7 emergency service. When you have a water problem or question, contact J&J Pumps. Rain, sleet, or snow, J&J will go. Now located at 4952 South Barney in Anderson.
Hey, this is Rayson Mason-Smith from the Red Bluff Outlaws, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Back here at Memorial Stadium, Shasta College. Nice to have a home. We had 2 home games this week because our travel schedule kind of took it out of us a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Tim, you ever played down at Salinas College? Your first year you guys played down there, didn't?
Is that Hartnell?
Hartnell. Oh,
you know what? We ended up my freshman year we didn't play them. We played someone else, but we played them up here last year. But that's actually where my mom is from, is Salinas, California. That's where she grew up. So
that's one of the most beautiful facilities I've seen. It looks like a high school facility, but it looks like a big college stadium all in one little thing.
Yeah, I've seen it. I forget the name of it, but
it's Rabobank Stadium.
Rabobank, that's right. We were actually my freshman year when we were playing in a bowl game. We almost ended up having to play down there.
That was fun. And we had a whole lot of technical difficulties leading up to our first game, and West Hills got canceled because of the weather, air quality. And we struggled. We had 6 monumental fails on our tests. We had this broadcast center set up in my garage for weeks at a time, late nights, and it finally came together down there for the Hartnell College game, and we were ecstatic.
So when he says on the web page, 58 games and 285 cups of coffee, he wasn't kidding.
Oh, I can imagine.
All right. Shasta with the ball at the 45-yard line, and that handoff goes up the middle to DeMarco Grayson, and he will lean forward and grab about 5 yards on that.
That's a nice up-the-middle run. He worked for every single one of them yards.
Hey, you can always get 3 if you just lean forward.
Yeah.
Right. Setting up a good 2nd down and 5 here, open up the playbook a little more, maybe open up, throw a deep one, set you up good.
All right, Darms having a pretty consistent game here so far. And a little bit of a high snap and fake handoff up the middle, and Darms is going to throw it downfield. He's got a guy wide open, and he is complete at the 20, and he's still going, takes a couple of hits. Nice job and a great reception from Jaquez Durham.
Beautiful pass.
Nice little bootleg out of the pocket. That's a great play call for Trent Darms, man. He's real good and light on his feet, can get out of the pocket and put a ball on a guy. That's a great play call there.
It's nice to see Darms moving for a purpose rather than just running for his life.
I know,
now.
right.
You know, Jacques Durham, he's got some depth too, because he runs back punts sometimes, and he's a great player. Whenever he's in that football game, you can always count on him, and he's got the sure hands, had him last time, and that's going to be 1st and 10 now for Shasta. Ball at about the 13-yard line.
Reminds me a little bit of Tyreek Hill from the Chiefs.
Yeah, Callaway in motion.
A little bit of everything.
All right, a couple of guys in the backfield right there. And there's the stutter count. They drew him off, but I think that may have been an offensive movement.
Oh,
Well,
man.
He was induced.
What is he, pregnant?
If he was induced, and they came across, no, they're going to call it against Shasta. Wow.
That's a pretty poor call, but
I
believe the rule is if they get across and do not make contact with you, then you can't react or something. But that definitely looked like he drew him off. That was Garrett Stevens, 79, out of Central Valley High School.
Shasta got called last night for trying to do the ball snap count.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Got one-on-one up top with B.J. Brown.
Hellier in the backfield. Quincy Brown. And is that Quincy in the backfield?
Yeah, that's 24, Quincy Brown, yep.
I love those uniforms and those bright white numbers, man. We go to some teams that you can barely see their numbers. Quick pass over to Patrick Blake, and that is complete. He's hit immediately, but he's down near the 10-yard line. The strike zone.
Eugene Dawson on the tackle for 49ers.
That's our guy Aaron Williams on the microphone. He's the new PA announcer here, and I tell you what, he was a little bit nervous his first game, Tim, and he sat down, opened up that microphone, and he was perfect.
He was at home.
He was at home.
Yeah, I heard that. He's great. Hard to come in after Rocket Rod Sullivan, man. He did a great job here, but I know Aaron pretty well personally. He's a great guy, does a good job for sure.
I've known him. I met him 2 years ago, and he's a big dude, and he's very much a shy guy. High snap. Justin Hellier will get that. He'll run around the left side trying to find a way around it. He runs right into a 49er, and his reinforcements come to his aid, and that's going to be no gain for Hellier. And Aaron Williams, he is just a natural. He's really shy. My point there was I met him 2 years ago, and he's one of those guys that doesn't really open up to you until he knows you. And now he knows me quite well, and I'll get a hello out of him, but he doesn't engage that much with me.
But he's got a great voice.
He keeps to himself. Yeah, he's a good guy. We like him.
On the stop was Dewan Bird for Yuba College.
They've got a 3rd and 10 here on Yuba's 14 going in.
That's Kevin Gillespie in the backfield with Hellier, and he'll be in there designed for blocking. There's a pass right over the middle.
Oh, man, that's a good ball. He's got to catch that one there. Going to try to get 3 here.
Intended receiver was
Durham.
Late. Was that
86 or 88?
That's 88 there.
That is Durham.
Yeah, Jacques, boy, he's got his fingerprints all over this football game so far.
Trent Darms having a pretty good night, putting the ball where it needs to be. Had a few drops, but man, he's getting some time back there, just slinging around a little. Just got to capitalize on those.
Be a 30-yard attempt right there. The perfect leg is up, and it is through, and that is perfect, and that's good. And that'll make it 9-6 here early in the second period. Kickoff coming up right after this.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
Hi, this is Katie Summers from KRCR TV, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
All right, thank you, Katie. We're set to go for the kickoff. Kendall Rawshine, the golden leg. I've never seen a guy kick that good. He is just, every single time, he is consistent. I think that leg's going to get him a long way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely believe that for sure. Had a lot of fun holding for him last year. Seen a lot of good kicks, that's for sure. Good
All
kickoff.
Right.
There we go.
Oh, he's got a seam, and he's got room to move, and that is the speedster, Arian Huff. And he's going all the way down to the Shasta 35-yard line before he's gang tackled.
Yeah, that's one thing. I mean, you like to kick it deep, trying to pin them back on a kickoff, but at the same time, you got their speedy guys back there, man. Give them an opportunity to go make a play. It was pretty good return there, pretty quick. Yep, got down to Shasta's. What is that? They're 37 there. Yep. I mean, for a 9-6 game here, there's been a few pretty exciting plays. Really.
There has been.
Yeah.
Yes. I agree with that.
Okay, well.
Pretty cool perspective up here. It's my first time up on top of the booth.
Yeah, it's a great place to be. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, we're glad to have you.
Yeah, it's an honor, man. You guys do a great job. I know I had a lot of family members and friends. We got a fumble here. Yuba
Back to
waggling
pass.
out.
He's got some pressure on him. He's almost going down. He couldn't quite do it. Throws the ball out of there, and it was anybody's guess that'll go incomplete.
That could be a dangerous throw, or it could be a very good throw.
Yeah, I was a little sketchy there getting out of the pocket. Yeah, as I was saying, I had a lot of family friends and stuff that were unable to make it to games that would be able to listen to you guys. I know they appreciate it a lot, so it's a cool deal for sure.
We have fun for sure. We're a little bit goofy, and we play with things, and
we love doing it.
Yeah, you guys fit right in, though. You bring the family atmosphere, like you were saying earlier. You got to come out to my family's house last year. It was awesome, man.
That was one of the greatest times.
Yeah, it was an honor to have you guys for sure, especially having a CV guy out there, and that was fun.
Well, it was good to see. First, it was good to see your dad again, and good to see your mom, and it was good to see your uncle.
Yeah.
But just being out there and having fun, it was great. It was good food, and everybody was just so relaxed and just having fun.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Except your cuz, he was a little upset still.
Yeah,
but,
that knee injury was pretty rough for him.
Yeah.
It was run up the middle there. Play made by number 57, I believe that. Yeah, Christian Rodriguez, pretty nice play, setting up a 3rd and 7 on Shasta's 36-yard line. That is.
All right, Dan, go ahead and cover this. I want to make some technical adjustments on a couple of things.
You bet. Okay, so he's got a single set back, 3 out to the right, 1 out to the left, and he goes out to the 1 out to the left, almost intercepted.
Got a flag here, illegal formation. The lower guy down here in this trips formation wasn't completely set.
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised if they decline it, though, to set up a 4th and long here instead of a 3rd and give another opportunity on 3rd down, but we'll see.
Yeah, are they?
We'll see. Coach Thompson's a smart guy. He knows what he's doing for sure.
Yes, he does.
Good call.
Still 3rd down, but they actually did decline it, I think. Yeah, declined it.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
it.
Yeah.
4th down and 9 now.
Here we go. Looks like they're going for it here. Kind of have to down here.
And it looks like the crowd's getting here finally.
Yeah, they're all starting rolling in.
And here comes the punt team. They're not going for it. I haven't started the play clock yet.
No, they haven't. Now, those are new, aren't they?
They are not.
They had them here for the bowl game.
They've had them here for the last few years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I know that the tree carving is new.
Yep, took that tree out. No, I actually haven't seen that. That's cool looking over there. That's beautiful. Whoever did that's pretty talented.
Oh, big high snap. Not very much pressure. Ball's going to bounce at the 10 all the way down to the 1-inch line.
What an incredible.
Wow.
Oh,
that
ran
guy,
up.
Wow, he ran right into. Is that a chain link fence over there?
It is a chain link fence right up the hill up there. But, man, what an incredible special teams play. Another good punt by the guy. It's the second one. He's pinned inside the 2-yard line. Looked like it was about to bounce into the end zone, and he hit it right out of bounds on the 1-yard line. What a great play. Ran up the hill there. And
yeah, that was Jacob Lowry on special teams. Boy, he just kept going and going and going.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. But, hey, this is an opportunity. I mean, you never like to be back on your own one, but, hey, it's an opportunity to get a 99-yard drive, right?
That's right.
Take advantage of everything that comes your way here.
I seen Bo Jackson do it in Seattle.
Oh, yeah?
I saw Tony Dorsett do it in Dallas. Why not? Handoff up the middle. Justin Hilliard all the way down the sidelines. Nobody will catch him. He's going to stop in Willows when he's done.
Okay, deep in his own end zone. Darms had low pass right there. It's incomplete. Intended for Jaquez Durham.
That was just a way low.
Yeah, I haven't seen that play. Looked like a Z tunnel play, like a little quick screen. We play actioned out of it, kind of a hard play on your own goal line, but that's another guy that really knows what he's doing, Coach Brian Hamilton.
Yes, he is.
Man, he's a very intelligent man.
He's a fun conversation too. So we're already connected. I changed and hooked up to this one.
Okay.
But it says that we're connected just fine.
All right. Well, we'll just roll with it.
Yep. Deep in his own end zone right there. Snap is very high. He's got to get it quick. He throws it deep downfield, and that was a little collision right there at the 35, but it was all good. Perfect timing. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Callaway.
It looked like a little pushing and shoving going on, but heck, rubbing is racing, why not?
Yeah, right. DB turned his head a little bit there. When a defensive back turns their head and is looking for the ball, even if they have a little contact, when they turn their head, it's hard for the ref to throw the flag because they're playing the ball,
Yeah.
Trent Darm's under a lot of heat back there, though. He's having a little bit of time to get it off. As soon as he's getting it off, though, he's getting hit pretty quick. 3rd and 10 here on their own 1 still.
Tim, you're a natural at this.
Man,
love it.
I love the game, man. It's just fun.
It is.
Fun to talk about, fun. Anything to do with football, man, gotta love it.
Well, it helps when you know the game, too, and you know the game as well as anyone. Man, Darms has been deep in his end zone, and that is a complete to Durham. And Durham's got enough for a first down out across the 20-yard line. That was a big pickup.
That's a big play there. Yeah, that's a delta concept, they call it. That's make a triangle right there. Send a guy up the seam, send a guy to the flats, and with a hook curl right behind the outside linebacker. That's a great play there.
Nice.
And Durham always seems to find the spot where the opening is.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, sitting and finding space, man. This offense is perfect for it.
All right, so 1st and 10 for Shasta. 9:40 left in the first half.
9-6. Shasta leads this one. Sun has now dropped over the trees behind us, and that's going to be an offside call right there. Let's probably go.
He touched him that time.
Yeah, he did, right?
To Neil Martin. He knew it too, but he's anxious. He is anxious.
One thing in this offense, they change up the cadence a lot. Whenever they're yelling out their colors, it's telling you what formation and it's telling you the actual cadence.
Oh, nice.
So when they, I believe it's just when they go white and black, it's on one. Every other color's on two, but it usually tips a blitz or tips a coverage more than anything.
Boy, we're getting all the inside information on here, Gary.
I know, I love
love it.
We're going to San Jose next week, Tim. You got a spot in the bus if you want one.
Oh, I appreciate it.
We'll usually take the Justin Timberlake mobile, or we'll take the Puff Daddy mobile.
Oh, yeah.
We have an arrangement with Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and they furnish us with all of our road trip vehicles.
Oh, no kidding.
And
That's
they give us
awesome.
the best of the best. The first week, we pulled up in a big Ford Excursion, black, looked like Dog the Bounty Hunter just rolled into town. Then we got the same vehicle the following week. It was a white one, and we looked like Puff Daddy showing up for a concert.
Well, shoot, I'll have to see what my schedule is. I would love to be up here whenever I can. This is awesome.
You're always welcome.
I appreciate it.
All right, there's a handoff right there. Little stutter step, left, right. And he's earned those yards for sure.
Nice little juke move there by Grayson.
Yeah, DeMarco's a hard runner, man. Last year, I believe, I think at around week 6, I don't know if he did the whole year, he averaged the most yards per carry in the whole state. So, when you give to him, you're going to get positive yards for sure. Bringing up a 2nd and 5 on Shasta's 37 here.
Clock continues to run. 8 minutes left in the first half. Shotgun formation, single setback. 2 out to the right, 1 out to the left.
Justin Hellier moves into that halfback spot right there. Almost pulled him off sides right there.
Get it off. Oh, man.
And Darms is in trouble. They got him by the jersey. They're going to bring him down. He's going to lose about 10 yards on that play.
Yeah, right tackle Garrett Stevens there. He had the outside linebacker come up, just didn't quite see him. He's got to, they had everyone on the line said that right tackle's there has got to see that guy coming. That's hard for a quarterback to be looking one way and another guy coming right at him.
Well, if you noticed, Hellier went to the left side of him.
Yeah.
And, boy, they just came from the right.
Yeah, they walked up both backers on the outside. So Trent, knowing that he was going to be throwing left, was his primary. Offset his back to that guy to try to get that guy out of his face. But gotta protect your backside. You know, that's the hardest part.
That's when that tackle throws that watch out block.
Exactly. Yeah. Lay a lick.
I missed him. Watch out.
Yep.
A lot of chatter going on down in that field right now. I like that.
Oh, great play there. Oh,
Fake the
what
Hellier,
in the
and
world is that?
That was a low play, a low pass right there.
Man, I'm a little confused. I mean, the 2 years I was here, they're doing like a bootleg to a Z bubble. That's hard. That's a hard throw for a quarterback to be running right and throwing back to his left a little bit there. But guy was open. We just got to have a ball put on him, hit him in the chest. Yeah, Coach Hamilton's not too happy down there right now. I've seen that look in his eyes many times. Kendall Rushing back to punt here. Shasta on their 4th and 13 on their own.
All right, Roshan.
Yep.
That's a nice snap.
Nice.
Look at that kick. Perfect spiral. That'll bounce. That'll take a kind of a generic bounce, and that is jumped on.
Cliff Jackson.
Is that Cliff? I don't see him.
Jackson.
I don't see him on my roster. Number
21. Yep.
What's the name?
Cliff Jackson, actually.
All right.
And 6:38 left to go in the half. 49ers take over.
We're going to get a confirmation on that.
On their own 35.
Oh, you don't see it on your roster.
Nope. Incomplete pass.
Rio's pass incomplete, almost intercepted by Isaiah Johnson.
Oh. Good deal. That'll go against the 49ers.
Been a pretty strong defensive game here, man. Neither offense really get anything going too good. Little dive right up the middle here. Oh, hard running, man.
Paid for his effort with a couple of good shots right there.
Cliff Jackson again.
That running back reminds me just a tad bit. I don't want to do too much of a comparison how good of a running back he was, but
Yeah.
Connor Severa here, real close buddy of mine 2 years ago, runs real hard downhill just like that. He's out at South Dakota School of the Mines. He actually had a knee injury and a hip injury, but so he's redshirting this year, but he's going to be back rolling next year. I'm not sure if you guys ever seen him play.
I don't think I have.
Yeah, you didn't, man. If you would have seen a lot of explosive plays. He broke all the records here, rushing-wise and touchdown-wise, I
There's
believe.
a quick pass over to the left-hand side, and that is complete for a sizable gain, enough for a first down near midfield. Joel Contreras.
First down, moved down to the 50 here.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because Pitoff came up with the ball.
That was weird.
There's a lot of mouthing off going on down there. This would be a good day to send the recorder down there and just set it on the sideline.
Yep.
Get that sound FX here. This dude's down here walking across the field. What in the world?
Oh, you should have seen the dog that was out here a while ago.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
Our photographer got that.
It was such a tough game for Shasta. We almost made the dog the
Player of the game,
player
yeah.
of the game.
Oh, man.
We called the play, too. That dog was at the 20, the 15, the 10, and then his owner, this nice lady, swooped him up and smacked him right in the face.
That's hilarious.
Second down at about 5 for Rios and the 49ers. He's going to take a drop step back and
take a shot. Great play there.
Nice good defensive effort. Incomplete pass intended for Arian Huff. It was a little bit behind him, hard to handle it.
Yeah, Preston Pitloff, I believe. Had that T in there. Good D right there, right on his back. Made a play on the ball. Bringing up a 3rd and 6 here on Shasta's 46. Looking for probably a pass here. DB's got it locked down. They brought in their smaller package, the smaller outside linebackers to cover a little well. So got Kane and McGreeny in there in the slot, 44. One out, go get him. Oh, taking a shot here.
Deep
nice.
Downfield.
Beautiful defensive play.
Yeah. You see that player pull him down too afterwards, after he broke it up?
Well, Maddox was in a perfect position to make an interception there.
Yeah, he was. That's a hard play, man. He almost turned around, had to try to jump out of a back pedal, but got his hip turned, got up there and hit that one away. That's a great play. The Shasta defense, man, they're showing up to play today. Campos, Coach Cavalli got those guys rolling.
Yeah, he does.
I think if Darms just settles down a little bit, quit throwing those low balls, and he's going to be all right.
Oh, he'll be fine. He'll bounce back. He's a good athlete.
His play action's on the money.
Yep.
And they're bringing everybody.
Quick.
Peter, get away from
Had
it.
to get that off of it. And that takes a nice bounce for the 49ers.
Wow.
And it's going to go just inside the 5 before the Niners down it. And with 4:35 left to play in the first half, Shasta College will get another run at it.
Another great punt, man. Holy moly. Another one right inside the 5.
It seems like special teams is really doing the job for the 49ers today. Well, we haven't seen this team in a couple of weeks, and that offensive line looks even bigger, Gary.
Some big boys down there.
Yeah, I hear Coach Hampton yelling NASCAR, so they're going to be speeding it up here, probably go no huddle, just bring the linemen in, leave the receivers out, and try to get down the field quick.
Nice. NASCAR. Got that, Dan?
Yep.
Got it.
You hear
Hustle
yelling
it up.
NASCAR. Here we go. Check Friday here, so the line's going to fan right. Oh, got one guy uncalled for. Perfect. That's a great read.
Nice pass, swing pass over to the right-hand side. Justin Helger, he's got a couple of attackers that couldn't get their hands on him, and now he's got a little bit of running room. He's got enough for a first down and more. Up to the 34, across the 35-yard line, Justin Helger.
Late flag on, I think it's going to be on 88 Durham, hitting someone way behind the play. Can't be doing that. Trent Darms is fired up, man. Can't be doing that. Getting on him.
Not after a gain like that. That was a first down and a good play and an excellent effort by Justin Helger.
Yeah. Yeah, they're calling it on Darms. He's getting, or they're calling that on
Durham here.
Durham there.
Yeah. That's a great read by Trent Darms. When they bring that edge pressure like that, the linebacker, and they have a blade, that's what they call that out of the backfield, to Hellier right there. Once you read that outside linebacker coming, it's an automatic, just dump it out there.
Well, we see it up here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of emotion out there on that field.
Absolutely.
So much. And you want to do the right thing, and sometimes,
it's hard to do the right thing.
It's hard to do the right thing.
It is. One thing, though, like a penalty like that, you'd rather see a guy make an aggressive mistake, if anything. I mean, you don't want to cheap shot a guy. They called that defenseless, probably a blindside block. But, I mean, if a guy's down there flying around trying to catch bodies and block, I mean, you can't be too upset with him, but you got to be smart at the same time.
He was almost on a highlight reel of getting jacked up.
Yeah, right. 1st and 15, play action here.
Oh, he's going down. That's going to be a sack.
Yeah, they kept
Neil Martin.
They kept their Y in there, number 5, Giovanni Lackman, to try to get a little bit of extra block in there, but they brought some pressure and got through. Man, that's a rough one. You got about a second, and what's that? About 25 there.
Long way to go.
2nd and 25 on their own 5. Seems like they've been down there the last few possessions trying to get out of there. That was a pretty good play call, though. That was the 8 route right up to seeing the post, so play action. They actually had him beat. He just didn't have time to step up and throw it.
They brought everybody.
They did. They brought some pressure, man.
Looked like the 85 Bears coming at you.
Was that the Dicka era?
Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah. I wasn't quite around yet.
No. I think you may have had a big wheel at that time.
Oh, it looks like they're going to take a timeout. They will.
Shasta will take a timeout. 3:25 left to play. First half here. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Imagine a rent-a-car company that will pick you up right at your door. That's Enterprise. Call us. We'll arrange to come to you. take you back to our office, and you're on your way. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
This is Andy Hogan from Shasta Physical Therapy, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
And it's good to have the Shasta Physical Therapy group on board.
Just in case I fall off my stoop here.
Oh yeah, it's a long drop down there.
Yeah, we're pretty high up here, aren't we?
This is the most perfect place to watch a football game because you can see it all.
Right at the 50.
No other place I'd rather be, man. This is great. I love it.
First, when we got up here last year, I thought we were doing that George Jefferson thing, moving on up. But I'll tell you,
And
this
you know
is
what?
a great spot.
We go to a lot of places, Tim, where we elect. There's a pass intended for Callaway. That was a low thrown ball, incomplete at the 12. We choose in most every instance to be out in the grandstands with our setup because we like being out in the crowd with the people and all the spirit around us. We're outside for the Shasta High School games, but I like it up here much better.
Yeah. Oh, me too.
For this facility, this is great.
Just once, I'd like to try it down in the audience, though. It would be fun.
Yep. Hey, take that wireless and head on down there, and I'll see you in the third quarter.
TJ's down there somewhere with it.
3:21 left to play in the first half. Close game, 9-6. Shasta leads this one. A hard run right up the middle.
Yeah, just trying to get out of their own end zone there for a punt, man. It's hard having your heels on the.
Oh, they better be careful.
Oh man, is that an injury or a flag? Oh, I believe that's an injury timeout.
No, it looks like.
Yeah, he's good. He's getting off.
Yeah.
Hobbling off. Tough guy. Tough kid.
Fourth down. I am surprised the punt unit isn't on there yet.
Yeah, actually looks
Here
like
they
they're
come.
coming now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was going to say, that's a little sketchy call there, but.
Well, 3 minutes left in the first half, and then plus they get the ball back.
Yeah.
Beginning of the third quarter, meaning the 49ers.
You know, that we're getting guys open. We're just not hitting on all cylinders quite yet, but we'll get going. I got faith in these guys for sure.
I think Darms just needs to settle down a little bit.
Yeah. He's got a strong arm. When some of those throws, when you drive into it a little too much, it tends to go down a little much.
Yeah.
And that may have been a false start. That'll back.
Oh, man.
They may have pulled him, but I don't think so. Oh, they did pull him off. Wow, that'll give Rawshine another 5-yard comfort zone. I like it when he kicks it right from the end zone or right around the 1 or the 2 because he could take it all the way down.
Yep. And they're just going to let as much time click off that clock as possible.
2:12 in the first half.
You know what? I think the 49ers will be going for that NASCAR too.
Nice kick. That'll go all the way down, and they'll take that a fair catch at the 39-yard line. What a great kick.
Rawshine.
What are his ambitions when he gets out of this level?
You know, I'm not sure. I definitely believe he wants to continue to play. He definitely can. He's got a great leg, kickoff, field goal, and punt-wise. But I believe he wants to continue to play, yeah.
2017 Shasta College Hall of Fame inductees, please head towards the south end zone to meet up with Mike Murray.
Here we go. Yuba got the ball, 2 minutes to go on their own 40. Quarterback waggling out, throws to the flats, incomplete. Going to bring up second down with 1:56 left. Got to have their speed package in here on defense. At D-line, a little smaller guys go get after the quarterback. This kid can scramble pretty well, number 7 here. Not sure what his name is.
That is Jaden Salter.
Jaden Salter, yeah, moves around pretty well. Or, that's number 7 for them. That's Isaiah Rios out of Grant, Sacramento, actually. So that kid, I wonder if he played. B.J. Brown's from there, actually, our guy. moving around, throw to number 4, flying around, ran backwards a little ways.
Arian Huff, and man, what a great defensive stand right there. Wasn't the best tackle I've ever seen, but you know what? Anybody who's looking to play with a rag doll, that's how you do it right there.
Got the job done right there.
Yeah, I believe we're going to have timeout Shasta College here. We're going to try to get them to have to punt here and have a little bit of time to at least try to go get a field goal here to end the half.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and stay right with you here. 1:39 left to play, first half. Sun is all the way down, and it's a perfect night for football. We got the horizon, the mountains. We can see, Mount Lassen from our vantage point is Shasta to our left. Air quality is not too bad, considering all the fires we've had in Northern California lately.
And look at the cloud cover just across the whole entire horizon. Really nice.
Yeah, it's
beautiful.
Great scenery. Yeah, prayers out to those families, but that fire down there, man, that's a rough deal. I seen some pictures and videos. That was a pretty horrible deal. I've seen a lot of people doing some relief efforts though to help them out a lot, which is a great thing. I mean, it's always sad to have those natural disasters, but it's always good to see communities come together.
They
and
do,
people like that. It's a great thing to see. Yep, got about a 3rd and 7 here on Yuba's own, what is that, the 43, 139 left. Shasta gets a stop here, hopefully get another chance to go down on offense.
They got time, 1:39 before we take the halftime break. Of course, we've got the RU postgame show later on tonight. The Hill Collision Center player of the game. Last night, Dr. Maria Salas with us. She's a Healthwise chiropractic. Okay, so that will look kind of comical. Kind of lost his foot. By the time he raised his head up, the ball just went whizzing right by his helmet.
Yep. See, he tried to do that frog thing and catch the ball.
Yeah, right. That went with the comeback route there out to the right. Just lost his foot. And it was actually a pretty well thrown ball there. Thrown to Arion Huff from Grant, Sacramento as well. A lot of Grant kids end up at Yuba College. I mean, look at all these.
Yeah.
Grant High School, man. Looks like they got a lot of local guys. Down there in Yuba. Oh, rugby style, yep. Yeah. Oh, look out. It's always.
Oh, look at that. Gutsy. Nice move, and he picks it up, and he is on the move. Look at him go right there. Now he cuts it back inside, and there's a flag on the play.
Coming back. It's illegal block in the back.
That's pretty popular the last couple of days.
He's got a lot of players from Lincoln, and I noticed he's got some players from Sutter, Las Plumas.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Woodland.
Yeah, Sutter High School down there, they always have good players, man. They got a great system.
They do.
They do. Northern California's #1 ranked team right now with Shasta High School, #2.
Big boys, too. They feed them metal down there.
Oh, man. It's a pretty small community. I think they get guys from the outskirt towns, the little towns from Sutter or something, because I'm telling you what, they've been a powerhouse ever since I was a little kid. I was lucky enough to beat them my senior year, but, man, it was a dogfight.
Okay, so there's been a lot of action in this game, but it seems to be a little bit uneventful. I mean, you can usually tell by crowd noise, you know.
Pretty quiet.
What do you want, a switchblade, or what do you want out there?
I think the hottest player is that lady working the chili bowl in the snack bar. Quick pass.
Nice little Z quick.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice hard hit. Holy moly.
Yeah. Big collision right there.
Going hurry up offense here, NASCAR, as they would say.
Yep. Jacob Lowry took a shot there, and he's a little slow getting up. He's the one that ran into the chain link fence.
Yeah, #3 for Yuba City's been limping this whole second quarter. Try to go at him. Oh, great ball there. Dropped by #5, Giovanni Lackman. That was a good ball. Hard catch, but those, man, they'll get an opportunity there. You got to try to come down with it.
That would have been a first down, too. It'll be 3rd down and about 6 now.
You watch them. I think they're going to attack Lowry right there and go after him, whoever he's covering.
Yeah, right. Yeah, #5, Giovanni Lackman. That's another guy. He didn't play a whole lot last year, but worked real hard in the offseason. He's getting some playing time now. It's nice to see. He's a pretty good athlete. Played against him in high school. Good dude. Going Friday here. Fan right. Got a 3rd and 5 on their own 28 here.
Deep down in the middle of the field, and almost in his hands, and it busted up to the last second. Justin Hellier dropped that ball.
Man, Trent Darms is getting hit a lot, man.
Yes, he is.
That was a pretty good ball. He Justin Heather's got to come down with that one. Nice little wheel out of the backfield there, but once again, man, Trent does not have much time. I'm going to be honest. O-line's got to get on the same page.
Well, Justin would have had that, but he heard the footsteps coming at him quickly.
That safety was coming right up in his grill there.
Yep.
At least we get to see another beautiful punt from Kendall. That's a good thing.
Yeah, he's been busy tonight. He's kicked the ball about 6 times already.
Yep.
For a total of 3.5 miles.
Yeah, right. Oh,
low snap, short hop, good. You can make a good shortstop.
Beautiful kick.
Kind of a bobbly one, and they take it right at the 4. Or I'm sorry, number 4, Arian Huff takes that, and he's going left, he's going right, he's kicking up dust, and he's doing quite the tap dancing job down there before he just pretty much took himself out, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Right at the 41-yard line, 42. They'll give him his forward progress.
That's hard for a punt team. The gunner's running down there because you expect a guy when you get so close to fair catch it, you know, and you don't always see it.
I don't know. What does he think he is? Hill from Kansas City? I mean, geez, come on.
Yeah, right. I know he was doing a little bit of that a few nights ago. I actually worked out my schedule. I was able to go down to that Raiders-Chiefs game. And
were you there?
Were you there?
Yeah,
nice.
that
Beautiful.
play happened about 15 feet in front of me, that game-winning touchdown.
Pass over to the right-hand side. He may have slid out of bounds before he reached up and caught that.
Yeah, he slid, and looks like his feet went out, but his body was still in. That was a kind of a weird play there. Got 27 seconds left here in the first half. Yuba with the ball in their own 45. Got a 2nd and 10. Crowd starting to roll in a little bit here. Nice to see. Taking a shot. Ooh, almost picked off. Ooh.
Oh, almost tipped, almost caught by the Niners, and almost picked off.
Nice to see Kanan McGreeny, 44, down there, man. One of the best guys.
Yeah.
Just a real nice, good guy. Worked really hard. He had to sit behind a few of our stud linebackers last year. Learned a lot from Taladino and my cousin Colton Naylor.
Yep.
2 guys great to learn from.
In fact, he's wearing the number from
44.
Colton.
Yep. He's a pretty big boy too, man. He's repping it well, playing great. Nice to see him out there getting some time.
And Gary knows his father really well. McGreeny.
Yeah, Eric.
Yeah.
He's the deputy sheriff here.
Oh, no kidding.
He's right under Tom Pasenko.
Get after him.
One of the Asphalt Cowboys and Rios.
See if we can get a pick.
Scrambles around.
Pick.
And we did.
Yes.
Absolutely right. It's the tip drill. Tyrico Maddox with the interception at the 40.
Yeah, speaking of Kanan McGreeny, he's the one that got his hands on that right there to tip it up for the pick. That's awesome. Great job there.
McGreeny setting it up, and Maddox finishing it off.
That's a nice play there.
That was a great defensive play. Good job, Shasta.
You know, every week we had one trick play that we would put in, like a reverse pass last year or something. I mean, if there's a time to maybe pull it out, it's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe I expect him just to take a shot.
12 seconds
ball.
and 63 yards to go.
Or, I mean, there's options, of course. Then you can just hand it off to Hellier. Looks like he's going to bring him up for a pass pro here off to his left. They're going to maybe sling this thing.
Back to pass goes Darm. And he's looking around. He's got nowhere to go. Ducks his head right there. Finally gets the ball out.
Get out of bounds. Get down. Call timeout.
Yep, that call timeout right now. 2 seconds left. This comes time for that Roger Staubach Hail Mary.
Oh, yeah.
Full of grace. Somebody please catch it.
Yeah, I like those.
I'll tell you right now, that's a good quarterback to have for the Hail Mary.
Yep.
That boy right there, I mean, I guarantee he can throw the ball 75 yards in the air. There were some days last year where we'd be warming up. I warmed up with him a lot before practices. We had our guys we would. And on these cold days late in the year, man, that was not the guy you wanted to play catch with.
Yeah.
Because he could just rocket it at you.
Well, Tim, I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad you're back in football, coaching-wise, and you got the focus of what you want to do. You're going to go to our old high school and become a teacher. You're going to make a big difference.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. I mean, I know no matter what I'm doing, I'm going to be involved with the game of football. It's just who I am. I actually possibly might be going out to a school in Nebraska
Wow,
next fall
nice.
and actually playing. So, yeah, they offered me a scholarship a few months back, so that's an option. So I've been staying fit and working out, doing what I can. So we'll see what's to come here for next year. But yeah, it's just a great game, man. You're not going to find a group of people, that 80 people plus like this team here, that all have the same common goal in mind. You know,
Yeah.
It's just a rare thing. So it's just a great thing to be around.
Obviously, the last play of the first half.
Yep, gotta get some time if he wants to take a shot here. Yep. Oh, not too much time. Get your hips turned and let it fly.
Oh,
gets
man.
smacked out of bounds. Got a holding penalty too. Man, they only brought 4 there, and they got a lot of pressure. The line, Shasta College line's just looking around, not really sure what's going on.
That's where they say, hey, I thought you had him. No, I thought you had him.
Yeah.
Okay, so that will wrap up the first half here at Memorial Stadium, Shasta College. The Knights lead 9-6, and we'll come back with a little bit of a recap for you in just a couple of minutes.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Maria Salas, your local Reading chiropractor. At Healthwise Chiropractic, we take a comprehensive approach to your health journey. From adjusting the entire family to providing you with pure, safe, and beneficial Arbonne products, we have a solution for you. Call Healthwise to make your appointment today. 244-9000. That's 244-9000. Or go to healthwisedoc.com. That's healthwisedoc.com.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja here, chilling at the mainland's best surf spot, Black Beach in San Diego. I'm about to join the masses to ride some powerful waves. And I get paid to do this. Surf Ninja out.
Electric vehicles. We are seeing more of them every day. A new electric car in your driveway makes you eligible for a $1,000 rebate from Reading Electric Utility, REU. Plus, another $500 rebate for your level 2 charger. Did you know that REU's electricity rate for charging is equal to paying $1.08 per gallon of gasoline? Smart, eco-friendly, and super cool. Visit a local dealer today and take one for a spin. Electric vehicle rebates from REU. For information, visit us at reupower.com or call 339-7200. REU and you, powerful together.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
This is Craig Thompson, head football coach at Shasta College, and this is the Shasta Sports Network.
Welcome to the Shasta Sports Network Halftime Report. A quick look at tactical and statistical information from the first half of tonight's game. Here now, with an in-depth analysis on the first half, Gary Moore and Dan Miller.
Well, welcome to Memorial Stadium. Halftime it is. There's been a lot of activity, and there's been a little bit of scoring. 6 for Yuba City and 9 for the Knights. You know, there's been some really good plays, some been excellent defensive plays. How do you see it, Dan?
Well, you know, I think Darms just needs to calm down a little bit, and that offensive line needs to give him some protection one way or another. They got to give him a little bit more time to throw, and Shasta could be ripping this game up.
Tim, what do you got? What's your synopsis of the first half?
Sorry, Mike was off there, but defensively we're playing real well, man. I think they had a good game plan coming in. They're bringing a little bit of pressure, and offensively, like Dan said, we gotta give Darms a little bit of time.
Man, I feel like I'm at the Main Street Parade at Disneyland right now. They got this music just blaring.
Yeah, I got it right in our ear here.
So, fun time, first half, and it's been kind of a calm for us.
Yes.
I mean, last night was really intense, man. It was a tough challenge last night, and then we couldn't sleep, and we had some technical things to work out. We figured them out at 4:06 this morning.
Oh, man.
And so not much sleep on our side, but, you know, we come back and that kickoff goes, and we just come to life.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
And it's a good life. We can't wait to do every single game Fridays and Saturdays, Shasta High School and then Shasta College next week. we got a road trip next week, Dan. We got PV Friday night, and then Saturday we got to be San Jose City College, and I think that's a 1 o'clock game, but I'm not sure.
Okay. So it's going to be a long road trip.
It'll be another one.
I got so much adrenaline right now after this game. I want to head over to Tim's house and have some fun.
Yeah, Tim, we got your old friend on our team this year, and that's TJ Holmes. He's our man on the sidelines with the numbers and the statistics. TJ, what's your take on the first half?
Just like the whole season's been so far, that Shasta just can't seem to get out of their own way. Anytime they get a big play, they get a penalty that ruins the momentum. I mean, they've had a few great plays on special teams. Hellier's had a couple of really good runs, but again, just gets in their own way, and that's kind of been the theme for this whole year, is they just haven't been able to keep that momentum going. I mean, a huge strike, 50-yard touchdown pass on the first drive of the game for Shasta, and then it just stalled the rest of the way.
Yeah.
They just can't get that momentum going.
I agree with you completely, TJ. I mean, and the quarterback protection is, where did it go? It was there, and then now it's gone. It just doesn't disappear like that.
Yeah, I mean, and right now, I mean, they're rushing right now. Shasta's, I mean, Trent's standing back there. He's getting hit on every single play, but he's standing in there and really trying to find his receivers. I mean, you got to give it to the kid. He's getting knocked down every single play. He's looking. He's right there. I mean, a few big plays, too. He's had a couple of drops. You know, B.J. Brown dropped one, and a couple of, easy drops, but this offense is just looking for that spark this whole year. Anytime they get one, they just can't find that key momentum to keep that drive going. I mean, Jaquez Durham, I mean, a couple of really good plays, and Justin Hilliard another one, but personal foul behind the play on the other side of the field
with Durham. We saw that, and that's just ridiculous calls that don't need to be made. So, I agree with you completely, TJ. They need to keep, once they get that momentum going, they need to keep that momentum on top.
And this defense is playing, like, I'll stick on the offense for a second, too. You got to think that this Yuba defense, they're ranked number 1 in the state right now in sacks. They're in the top 5 in interceptions. So this isn't just any slouch defense they're playing. I mean, this line, which has been struggling this year anyway, is facing a defensive pass rush that leads the state in sacks. So you got to give it to them. I mean, they have a tough fight tonight, and it's tough for the big boys. I mean, they never get some love, and they're always the first to kind of blame when stuff isn't going right. So it's tough. It's a tough job to have for those guys. But defensively, Shasta's defense is playing lights out right now.
Yes.
Their DBs have been fantastic in coverage downfield, really able to turn their head. Tyrico's made some great plays, even on the extra point return for a touchdown that got called back for an offsides. He's playing out of his mind right now, and that's a kid that we didn't see play very much in Gilroy.
Hey, we are hearing a lot of stuff up here from the sidelines. It sounds like there's a lot of trash talking going on down there. What do you hear? What are you hearing?
I can't say that on air.
Okay, good. We should send the tape recorder down there and just have you set it down there. So
it's all words of encouragement the whole time.
That's exactly right. So for those of you who don't know what's going on here for the halftime festivities, is last night was Hall of Fame night, and they inducted 11 into the Shasta College Hall of Fame. It's a pretty big deal. They do it every year, and it's been going on for a long time. Gary Cressy is in that Hall of Fame.
Yes, he is.
As an announcer, and he's a graduate of Shasta High School from like 1956 or something like that, and he was a pretty much of a stud football player and a baseball player.
The man with the golden voice.
That's right. So they're bringing some attention to the Hall of Famers that are here tonight and their families and stuff like that. So we've got how much time? 13 minutes before the start of the second half. Always nice to see the kids down playing little football in the halftime thing. So we're going to take a little bit of a break, take a little bit of a breath, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Keep your car, truck, boat, plane, train, RV, or whatever you drive looking like new with RCAT Detailing. Call 945-8203 or search RCAT Detailing on Google.
That's RCAT Detailing on Google.
Here's what people are saying about Bud's Jolly Cone.
A great place to do business, a great place to see people from the community, and just a great place to have fun and eat great food.
Right into Bud's Jolly Cone today, 455 Antelope Boulevard, Red Bluff.
Hi, this is Justin Hilliard. You are listening to Shasta Sports Network.
That's right. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network. 12 and a half minutes Right now it is 9-6 favor of the Knights. And the third quarter is going to be starting up very shortly. In fact, 12 minutes and 15 seconds coming up. You are listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family-owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hild family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, new technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and pearl clear coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hild Collision Center are the best in class. The Hild Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hild Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Reading. Online at hildcollisioncenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hild Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
Hi, this is Vanessa from Enterprise Rental Car, and you are listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Hi, this is Dan Hannon again here from the marketing department at Results Radio. You've probably heard me talking about being a member at Riverview Golf and Country Club and what a great experience it's been for me. Riverview has had a tremendous response to their new membership drive, and I would strongly encourage you to take a free tour of their facility. They have an outstanding staff, and you can still become a member of Reading's finest private country club with membership starting at just $120 a month. Riverview Golf and Country Club is located on Bocelli Lane overlooking the Sacramento River. This perfectly manicured 18-hole golf course will challenge your abilities and reward your senses with spectacular views and a cool breeze from the river. Start your day enjoying breakfast or lunch on their outdoor patio overlooking the river. As a member, you'll also have access to tennis courts, swimming pools, exercise equipment, and locker rooms. With single and family memberships going fast, contact Riverview Golf and Country Club today and schedule a free tour. Call 224-2255 or visit online at riverviewgolf.net.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja here, reporting from the Super Tubes in South Africa. Do you hear that? The tubes are calling my name. That's Oceanic for Kyle, let's rock. Surf Ninja out.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Omega Mortgage. We believe in loans, not limitations. Educating our customers is the key ingredient to our recipe of conducting quality business. At Omega Mortgage, we're more than a broker. We are the bank. From application to in-house funding, we do it all and pass the savings on to you. We make instant decisions based on the merit of your loan, not just income and credit. Our loans fund in as little as 5 days, so whether you're looking to purchase or refinance a home or commercial property, we have the right products for you. Our clients benefit from our cutting-edge agent pricing program because it offers you the best loan programs for your individual needs and situations. Get the facts from a name you can trust, Omega Mortgage. Set up a mortgage planning session today with one of our experienced mortgage planners. Call 223-1400, 223-1400. Finally, a lender you'd refer your friends to, Omega Mortgage. We do loans.
Imagine a rent-a-car company that will pick you up right at your door. That's Enterprise. Call us. We'll arrange to come to you, take you back to our office, and you're on your way. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Hey, this is Eric Gannon, driver of the number 75 Shasta Sports Network Super Late Model. Keep the pedal to the metal, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Northern Roots is ready for the season. Northern Roots has new pricing that is insane. All propagation supplies, including Grodan, Oasis, and Root Riot plugs. All T5 lighting, all greenhouses and greenhouse supplies, all on sale. Staying inside this year, Northern Roots' exclusive lineup on DE Nova lighting is still 15% off. Northern Roots has better pricing, more service, and their local knowledge is second to none. Check out house and garden products, including Root Accelerator and shooting powder. Also, check out a couple of new lines of organic fungicide and bactericide called Procidic 2 and Venerate. If anyone is struggling with powdery mildew, bud rot, or root rot, Procidic 2 and Venerate are amazing and organic. The trucks are here, and it's soil season. Save on Roots Organic 707, Totes of Sunshine, Ocean Forest, Happy Frog, and more. Growing strong starts at the Roots. Northern Roots on West Side Road in Reading. Reading's first locally owned and operated hydro store. Call 244-7891 and follow Northern Roots on Facebook and Instagram for even more special offers.
Second half kickoff coming up here in about 3 or 4 minutes. We are at Shasta College, and the Knights lead the 49ers out of Yuba College 9-6. Pretty good football game. Not, there's been a lot of activity, but nothing outrageously spectacular or eventful. So we're hoping for more of that type of activity here in the second half, which is coming up in a moment. Stay with us. You are listening to the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com. Here we are, and ready for the second half here. Third period set to begin. Shasta leads it 9-6. We're here in Reading at Shasta College at Memorial Stadium.
I was just talking to Lori, our chat person from Paradise. And
yes, how's she doing?
I actually met her husband, and she's doing good. She's like...
Dude, you sound like you're a little out of breath.
Well, I noticed the clock was at 1 minute, and I ran up the stairs there.
That getting old stuff's not for sissies, is it?
No, it's not. I was trying to find some aspirin. I split and headache. But anyways, she says, boy, you know, my nephew needs to calm down a little bit. Which her nephew is Trent Darms. So, you know, she's like, God, how many drop passes have they had tonight? I said, well, I don't want to start counting right now, but.
Yeah, right. Well, I'll tell you, when you got a lot of pressure on you, you know, you tend to get a little bit nervous when you drop back to pass a little bit, and you're just hoping for some good stuff. And here we go. Second half is underway, and Shasta will take that ball at the 16-yard line, go right up the middle, and bring it out to the 32-yard line. Not a bad return.
So now we're going to see if Hamilton lit a fire under these guys, especially that offensive line.
Yeah, I just had a few words with Trent Darms. He's still got his confidence level going, man. That guy, he'll never lose it. I'll tell you.
I don't know how he keeps it.
I'll tell you, a confidence level is watching Ian Garcia this year.
Wow.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Come a long way in a short time. Hellier in the backfield right now. He's at the fullback position. Patrick Blake goes in motion, now sets up right at the defense's hand. They'll hand it off to Hellier, and he's hit immediately. He's got no gain on that. He'll lose. So Tennille Martin brings him down immediately.
You know, Patrick Blake, that was his man right there. He needs to make those key blocks. That offensive line really needs to work together as one unit.
Yeah, these linebackers for Yuba fly around a lot. You got to get to the next level, man. Play action, bootleg.
Yeah,
oh, he
nice.
better.
Deep pass downfield, and Callaway has got two guys on him, and that's broken up, and that's incomplete.
Man, once again, Trent Darms just getting hit as soon as he's throwing the ball. He rolled out a little bit there, but those guys are just flying through.
I completely understand the shotgun thing now.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you what, being under center is, especially right now, I got some young quarterbacks out at Central Valley High School right now that I'm coaching, and I've had to put them in shotgun. We were under center in our base formations, and it was just too hard for them to have all that happening right in their face. Setting up a third and long here, 3rd and 12. Shasta on their own 32. Trent Darms offsetting DeMarco Grayson here. Probably expecting a pass play, obviously.
Well, they got everybody available to him, and he's
up
got
the
right
seam.
over the middle, wide open, and he's on the move, and that is B.J. Brown with a big reception down to the 35. Flag on the play.
That's going to be rough in the pass.
Man, I hate having a really great call like that.
Oh, it's holding.
Holding, I believe it's going to be on 79. Garrett Stevens, man, that's a rough one there.
Crowd don't like that. I don't like that. You get a really exciting call, and you think you got something going on for your own personal highlight reel, and there's a yellow flag down there.
Number 66.
Oh, yeah, correction, 66 there.
66, the culprit.
Man. Dallas Hatter?
That would be Dallas Hatter.
Not a very long list of plays for 3rd and 25. If you're interested to see what they're going to run. How exciting was that game up in Quincy at Feather River, huh?
That was really good.
Yes. Yeah, that game.
That was really good.
Oh, man, what an exciting play. Little F screen out of the backfield to Hellier.
Ooh, he's hit as soon as he had the ball in his hands. Tough shot to the rib cage right there.
That's Zabayu Zilu.
Zadiah Silu.
Zabiah Zilu.
That's another one of those names. If I had that name, I would change it to Smith.
Oh, man, on those F screens out of the backfield like that, the line, their job is to let the defensive lineman actually go, and they're supposed to work up to the backers there, and he just didn't, that right guard, I believe it was, just didn't quite get to that backer, and the guy read it pretty well. Pretty good hit.
If 42 comes up again, he's just Zebra Zulu.
Zulu.
Yeah.
Oh, another low snap.
Oh, but another great kick by Rashine.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, he better.
He'll fall on it.
He better fall on it because
Shasta will down it right there and hang on to it, and that's where it will end. Luton, Dedrick Luton.
Yeah, about a 48-yard punt.
Arian Huff could have
around 50 yards. That's a pretty nice kick.
It's a very nice kick.
Arian Huff could have picked that ball up and take off running.
Yeah, right.
We've seen it happen last year.
Well, he's been very busy tonight, and he's, I would guess that he's got most of the yardage because he's very quick, he's very fast. And Yuba, looking good this year.
Yeah, they are. Yep, they take
Looking
over
real good.
with their ball on their own 37 here. Not a real high-scoring game. Shasta, once again, man, just penalties hurting them.
I know.
They're making good plays, and then penalty just seems to bite them.
And they'll go right up the middle with that one.
Zone.
Big gain, about 7-8 yards on the play. Hard running yardage. Patrick Carr from the Record Searchlight came up here earlier today, and he said, hey, the good news for you guys last night is you really only needed to announce the first half.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were up, what, 47-0, or I believe I heard, man.
They just kept scoring. Everything was working. Every single play was working last night.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, those Huntakers, they know what they're doing.
All right, they'll do it again. Handoff right up the middle, but
Nice
they're ready for
play.
it this time. Nice defensive effort right there by Drew Fairclough, bringing them down.
Nice play, sent the Mike backer in the strong side A-gap right there, and just on those short conversions, second and short, third and short, man, you might as well just send them man up on the outside and let your dogs go get them.
Giving you a little advance notice, April 7th and 8th, the Sportsman's Expo coming to the Reading Convention Center. That's going to be a big deal, and for the first time, Dan, the Shasta Sports Network is going to be there. We're going to have a booth a couple of days, do a little broadcasting, and have some fun. April 7th and 8th. You got plenty of time.
We're going to have a good time at that.
Ooh, a little misplay right there, but they finally
Ooh,
got it off.
man.
And oh my goodness, he got hit
Wow.
heavy and hard and fast right from the beginning. As soon as he had the ball in his hands.
Faircloth again.
Faircloth, 2 in a row.
Man, talk about laying hat. That's a great play right
boy.
there. Kind of almost looked like a counter out of the backfield. It looks like the quarterback might have turned the wrong way, but it looked like it actually was called that way. And great read by Faircloth and hard hit. They're going to have to punt this ball away. Got Jaquez Durham back on the Knights 15, ready to return it. That's big time. Hopefully the offense can get something rolling here. Knowing Coach Hamilton, he's dialing something up. Even with the pressure and a little bit of struggle from the O-line, he's going to figure something out. I know it.
So here comes a little high snap. He gets the kick off. Not a bad kick right there.
Get away from it.
And it'll take kind of a generic bounce right there. And 49ers will put the hand on it. Joshua Chappelle draws the ball dead. 10:58 left to play. Third period. Low scoring game, 9-6. Shasta leads right now, and they will take over. 1st and 10, and the ball sits at their own 24.
This is like a baseball score here.
Yeah, right. Hey, we got a score to that Yankees-Astros game by chance? I think they're playing Game 7 right now. I believe Game 7 of that ALCS.
Who's your baseball team, Tim?
You know what? Growing up, that movie Angels in the Outfield kind of made me be a Angels fan. But actually, I was getting scouted by the Oakland A's in high school for baseball a little bit there.
I like Oakland.
So I've liked the A's for a while as well.
You just picked our team.
Yeah. Oh, man. Hellier running hard.
There's some big hits going on down there.
Man, the O-line's just not getting to the second level. They handed off to Hellier there. They're taking care of the D-line a little bit, but you gotta get to the next level. They call that a double team there. They double team off one guy to the backer, and they're just not quite getting to the backer.
Bottom of the 5th, Astros leading 1-0.
Oh, man, low-scoring game. Here we go. We've got a 2nd and 7. Shasta on their own 26 here. Got a 2-back formation with Quincy Brown and Justin Hellier.
Couple of receivers on the right-hand side. They'll fake it up the middle, throw the pass over to the right-hand side, and that is complete. Patrick Blake up to the 39, and that's enough for a first down for Shasta.
Nice little quick play-action pass on a 3-route on an out route to Pat Blake. That's a real good play. Give him a good play fake, get those linebackers in the box a little bit, and sling it out there. Gonna bring up a first down for the Knights on their own 38-yard line. Going to work here, still in that 2-back formation with Quincy Brown, and now they got DeMarco Grayson in. Trent Darm's checking Friday at the line of scrimmage, fanning right. Going to bring some pressure off the edge up top there.
Okay, so what does that checking Friday mean?
Friday means the right tackle fan right. When he calls Florida, it's fan left. So whatever side's bringing pressure, they just throw. Oh, nice ball there.
Yeah, good hands. That's a completion.
So when he gets to the line of scrimmage, if he sees pressure coming off the right side, he wants fan right, so he calls Friday, obviously the first 2 letters,
okay,
FR.
gotcha.
And then when he sees pressure coming off the left, he gets up to the line and says fan left. So the whole line goes one guy left of where they would actually supposed to be blocking. So the left tackle, instead of having the D end, is going to pick up the outside blitzing backer, and then the left guard will take the actual D end, so on and so forth.
There is a lot of theory, science, and learning a playbook.
Oh, man, I mean,
and knowing what it is.
Yeah, my freshman year, I didn't play a whole lot. I ended up coming in the championship games there at the end. But, I mean, being a second-string guy, backing up my first year here, I mean, I had to learn everything by just watching. You know what I mean? Just learning. And it was very complex from running the wing tee with the Hunsakers to learning this. I mean, this is Coach Hamilton, if he wanted to, I truly believe could go coach at a Division I football program.
Is that right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. He's very knowledgeable, and I believe he's pretty sound with being here at Shasta College. Here we got a 3rd and short, Shasta on their 46, but Coach Hamilton's very knowledgeable, and this is a very complex offense. I mean, live at the line of scrimmage, quarterback's got a big job knowing everything. Here we go, 2-back formation. We got Quincy Brown and DeMarco Grayson in the backfield.
Just learning that playbook is like taking 16 units.
Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what. And it counts as 3. Nice
Pass
ball
right
to
over the
B.J.
middle.
Brown, great ball.
Nice.
He hung on to that. I'm impressed. B.J. Brown. That was an impressive catch right there.
That was great.
Good ball, good catch. Getting a little chippy out there to Marco Grayson, getting into it a little bit. Hey, that's what it's all about right there.
Yeah.
You get an opportunity to get chippy, be grit. That's what you got to live for, that being a football player, man.
Absolutely. It's the game's wrapped around it, you know.
Shifting left, shifting right.
7:56 left to play in the 3rd period.
Give me a cheeseburger. I'll pay you next Tuesday.
Shasta's on the drive. They're at the 44-yard line of the 49ers. There's the snap. They'll fake it up the middle, and he'll roll out to the right-hand side, and he's looking downfield. He's going to hang on to it and run right for the marker, and he makes the marker.
Wow, did you see how he ducked down and then just took that extra couple of yards?
That's called the fake slide right there.
Yep, nice little, call that a 19 bootleg was that play there. The 2-back formation. When you go 2-back and you play action, you play fake there, usually you're going to get those guys in the box because they like to run out of that 2-back a lot. That's a great play for him, man. Get him out of the pocket. He's so good on his feet. He can run. He can throw. He's got the whole ordeal going for him.
I don't know what that game's called where you got to go underneath the bar.
Limbo.
Limbo. Yep. He looks good at limbo playing that game too.
Okay, Callaway will go into motion from his left to the right-hand side.
5-1-9 fly. He's taking a shot here. Go get it, BJ.
Almost standing out of the hands. Incomplete in the end zone right there.
You know, in BJ's defense, that defender got his hand on it and kind of turned it in a different direction.
Yeah, it looked a little weird. Looked like he might have played it off a little bit.
Well, that football was kind of a wobbly throw. It looked like one of those things that goes in circles and makes you dizzy and stuff. I would have looked up at that thing and said, whoa.
Yeah, pretty rare for Trent not to throw a perfect spiral. Maybe came off a little weird. Underthrew it. That's rare for him. If anything, he usually overthrows it with his strong arm. Setting up a 2nd and 10. Shasta on Yuba's 34, 33.
And they'll go right
Run
up the middle.
To Hellier. Oh, helmet came off there. Oh, we got a flag. It's always scary when a helmet comes off, man, especially when the play's still going like that. Looks like it might, man.
So they're going to go against Shasta, and they'll back them up.
Man, can't let that stop this drive, man. The penalty, you got to overcome it here. Little adversity on this drive. It's going to bring them back. It's going to look like it's going to be about a 2nd and 19 or 20. About
we'll
2nd
say
20
it again,
here.
Dan. There is no holding in football unless you're dating.
Yep, unless you're in love.
That's right.
Well, it's like TJ was saying. They get a good drive going, and then it just fizzles out.
Yep, still in that 2-back formation here. See what they're going to dial up. I imagine probably a play-action pass or a screen.
They're going for Friday.
Oh, they're bringing the pressure off the edge over there.
Here they come, and Darm's he's going to go down, and he's going to lose a ton of yardage on that play.
Yep, 66, man.
Wow, where's the fragrant foul there? I mean, body slamming him like that. I mean, he's in the grass.
You okay, Dan? We need to send you to a speech class?
Well, no, we don't need to do that, especially after last night.
Yeah.
No.
That's funny.
Man, 66. Dollar Hater had a little bit of a struggle right there. Hey, TJ said it. They have the most sacks, they said, in the state, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Here for Yuba. Hey, they're bringing pressure. That doesn't surprise me one bit. Number 6 right here, this DN's big man. So our left tackle here's got his hands full, setting up about a 3rd and 26, I believe. Trent's probably going to take a shot here or run a draw, I believe.
Long way to go.
Yep, here's the draw.
Oh, that's a good call right there. And he is
DeMarco
on the
Grace
move.
is going.
DeMarco, he's still going. He finally is hit hard and knocked down here at the 37-yard line.
Looks like a DeJuan Bird on the stop.
Looks like they're going to have to punt it. Yeah, that's pretty common play call for Hamilton. Really 3rd and long or 2nd and long, expecting possibly a long throw, so that draw play.
Well, especially if your offense is starting to fizzle out, you might as well just punt the ball away.
Yeah, I agree. Try to get your defense, play the field position game, you know. Let's see if Kendall can drop one in there, down inside the 10.
He'll be punting right from about the 50-yard line. Kendall Roshine, he's been busy tonight with that leg.
Try to kick the front of the ball, get that.
Oh, look at that. They fake it, and they snap it to the right-hand side.
Oh, he's going to get the first down.
To Calvin Gillespie. He's going to get the first down and a little bit more. Nice leap at the end. Big play, Gillespie.
Nice.
Boy, that fooled everybody, especially the guy playing poker across the street.
Tim, I don't think that I saw you guys do that play at all last year.
No, that's a completely new play. Actually, we had a little trap play, but that was just a direct snap to the up back there, the personal protector, and I believe
and you can look down there, and that changes the whole aspect and the vibe that's going on down at the sidelines. I love it.
Hey, credit to Kanan McGreeny again right there. They put him on the right edge. He had the key block right there. Looks like we're going to have maybe an unsportsmanlike conduct on Yuba maybe. The white hat was over there on their sideline. Dude, let's hope it's not on 88 again, man. Let's see here.
The Knights are backing up, unsportsmanlike. Yeah.
18.
Trash talking his opponent.
Is that what he said, or
did
he say?
Trash talking his opponent.
Oh, come on. The game's all built on trash talk.
Number 8.
You say
team.
8 or I think he's had the wrong number there because there's an 88 and there's an 8. I do not believe there's not an 18 on the field.
I don't see an 18.
I'm wondering.
I mean, I think it all amounts to what they actually say because, I mean, let's face it, this is a rough game. There's a lot of trash talking. It's all part of the game.
Yeah, they have a decorum policy now. Any sort of decorum that's on the field. I mean, even in practice last year, they wouldn't let us set. What is this?
First and 25.
Here comes our end around play. This is a
nice
great
play, and he's got a lot of room to move. And he is on the run around the 20.
Block.
Look at him go. Yeah.
Wow.
Look, and he's still going all the way down to the 3. What a great run. That was exciting to watch.
Settle down, boys.
Jaquez Durham.
Settle down, boys. Nobody say a word and come on over to the sideline.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you know what? Just turn around and walk away.
Yeah,
when you're young, Tim, we're all tough and we're studly and stuff like that, and it's all about putting up your dukes and standing your ground, right?
Oh, yeah.
You get a little bit older, you learn that really never gets you anywhere, and if you can learn to manage that and put some positive force along with it, you'll do a lot better in life, and you'll save yourself a lot of frustration and a few penalties along the way.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree with you. I know in high school I like to talk a lot of trash. And
absolutely.
Once I got to college, I kind of realized, I'm going to let my play do the talking.
That's the way it should be, and handoff right up the middle.
Grayson.
Tough shot, Grayson.
They're going to have to go misdirection here. They're just stacking the box and bringing it. They're going to have to go they like to a play they love to do down here in the goal line. I ran it a lot last year was the triple option. They'll fake to one guy and then go option out right and attack the line.
All right.
Trent's pretty good at that, so we'll see here. If they go 2 back, expect that play call.
There's one guy down there on the sidelines that, Thompson's going to be happy to have him next year.
Talking about Troy?
Yep.
Troy Lyons.
Which one's that there?
The white shirt?
In the white shirt and the shorts.
Oh, okay.
The guy who looks like he's freezing. Put some pants on, Troy.
Where's he from?
Shasta.
90210.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
short.
he's a linebacker, and he had an interception last night and a couple of vicious hits. Kid is good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Leading tackler. He is like Troy Polamahu. He is all over the field.
He looks like a pretty big boy for high school, I tell you what.
He is.
Here we go. We got a third and looks like 3rd and goal from the 1 for the Knights.
Grayson is
I
in the
expect that
backfield.
option play right now. I'm going to call it and see if I'm right or wrong.
Okay.
Option
Grayson
play,
and
huh?
Gillespie
Yeah.
in the backfield right now. Callaway split far on the left-hand side.
Oh,
And
bootleg.
they will fake it and bootleg
Nice,
it
you got a
right-hand
touchdown
side. He's
backside
looking to throw,
Trent. Oh,
and
helmet
Darms,
off.
Helmet off, and
Now there's a flag.
There's a flag.
That's going to be a face mask.
I'm interested to see what this call is.
Speaking of that bootleg, last year's bowl game, we all three stood up here, me and Gary and Hunsaker, and they wanted to call the play, and it's when you ran it in for a touchdown. Thank you very much. That was my call.
Oh, yeah.
Danny and I do this thing, but when they have kickoff receivers, one on one side and one on the other, I'll give them a chance to pick, and whoever gets the right pick in the ball, they get that call.
Gotcha.
And I gave him this first one a couple of games ago, and he ran it 90 yards for a touchdown. It was the
Kirk
best
Gibson.
call Dan ever made.
Oh, man.
And it was fun.
What is this call here?
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
4th down, 2-yard line.
Well, that was a long explanation for
Dang.
something very simple.
Yeah.
Man, is that an
I'm writing a book here. Hold on. Did he say he was wrapped up in the play, right?
Yeah. Wrapped up, helmet came off, continued to tackle, but he already had him wrapped up for his helmet came off.
So is that the rule? If your helmet pops off, you're not supposed to engage
Yeah,
anymore?
so say if you're away from the play and your helmet comes off and you go try to make the play after.
Rawshine with the field goal.
Oh, that looks good. And it
It
is.
is good. All right, 3 more for the Knights. That'll be 12-6 with 2:21 left to play in the third, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
This is Gary Hoffman at Shasta Physical Therapy. You are listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Back here at Memorial Stadium, Shasta College just puts 3 more up on the board, 12-6 now, 2:21 left to play in the third. I think your microphone, our little mixer is going goofy, but your microphone needs to be going up a little bit. Just keep ignoring it. There you go. Is it on? Oh, maybe it's That's all right. We'll reconnect them. No problem. Everything's still going well. There's the kickoff, kind of a squib down right in the middle, right in the. That was kind of a weird thing. He did a little power slide, feet first, and then the ball ran right into him, and he was down. So pretty uneventful kickoff right there. I think this thing might be our issue. But we're still hot and good, so things are good. Maybe it needs an update. Handoff up the middle going nowhere. I had some problem with one of my computer. Well, I didn't have a problem. My antivirus ran out. So I just did a little simple inquiry on the Facebook page that says, hey, what do you recommend for a great software that can protect you against viruses. And Paul Lehman wrote in, get an iMac. All right, back to pass. Rios had an idea. Nowhere around was number 44, the intended receiver on that play, and that was Larry Bruce. I ended up defaulting back to the original access point from the X-Air, and it eventually came back. Here, you can try this too. Yeah, turn that off and turn it back on. Okay, so they're showing pass right now on Rios, the quarterback. Back pass, looks right over the middle, has a guy, throws it right through his arms. There's a flag on the play, and here comes another flag.
Pass is incomplete. Intended for Contreras. Flag on the play. Katie McGreeny on the coverage.
Greeny's having a pretty good football game. Did you flip the switch over to the one in the middle? Well, that didn't work. I mean, it connected last time, but it really didn't do anything. Oh, come on. Kanan McGreeny, aggressive play for his efforts, gets pass interference.
Penalty gives 49ers a first down.
Still going. All right, handoff up the middle. Some hard hitting going on. Tough running right there. Not enough for a first down, but he's close to it.
Jacob Gildy, the ball carrier. Kanan McGreeny on the tackle.
Your mic's off too, Tim?
8 on the play to bring up a second.
Yours is?
For the 49ers.
Well, guess I'm a solo artist for the next half hour, huh? Some kooky stuff going on with technology these days. Well, we lost the visual. There, it's connecting to it now. We're good now. It'll come back on. Long play downfield. It should open right up now.
Preston Bilkoff on the coverage.
That's it.
Brings up a 3rd and 2 for Yuba.
Getting data. It's coming back. Well, we got a little homework to do on our systems. Well, I'm thinking that this thing might, you know. Yeah, yeah. I'm afraid of the learning curve. I'm sure it's not that much. You're all doing the same thing in the end, but everybody says that. Everybody who has a Mac says, get yourself a Mac, you'll have no problems.
Gildy, the ball carrier.
Whoa, wow, there's some tough defense going on right there. Wow. There you go. Back up and run.
All right,
Face
Tim,
mask.
you're good to go now.
Man,
Whew.
rough
Brandon
call
Litz.
there, yeah. You know, pretty cool deal to see number 10, Kyle Catney's out here playing defense. He's been a quarterback the last year, and then he was sitting behind Trent Darms and Dan Lewis here, so kid's a great athlete, so you got to find a spot for him on the field, a kid like that. I see him on special teams, on kickoff, holding field goals.
He's really multi-talented and versatile. We first saw him get into a game as a safety.
Yeah, that's what he was just playing.
He was an excellent job as a safety that night.
Yeah, he's a good athlete, smart kid, and playing quarterback, you can make reads a little better. You understand the offense and what they're trying to do to you. I actually played a lot of defense in high school, man, and I enjoyed it more than offense, to be honest with you.
Handoff right up the middle. Kanan McGreeny takes down big number 32, Jacob Gildia. That was a tough hit.
Yeah, it was. Great hit by Kanan. That guy put a lot of work in this offseason as well. He put some muscle on him, playing well.
2nd down and 5. Looks like this is going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
They won't even get that play off. That wraps up the 3rd period here at Memorial Stadium. 12-6 your score. Shasta Knights lead over the 49ers out of Yuba College, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja on location in Oahu to surf the big daddy of all waves, the beautifully dangerous pipeline. I gotta cut this short. Huge wave is rolling in. Best job ever. Surf Ninja out.
Hi, this is Trina Hughes from Trina's Women's Boot Camp and Fitness. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network. Now drop and give me 20.
Oh, boy.
Okay, well, I can drop, but I can probably only give you about 7.
I can only give you 2 right now.
And a pull-up and a half. Remember those peg boards in high school?
Yeah.
That were on the wall, Tim, and you had these little pegs, and you had to climb with pegs? I sucked at that. I was terrible.
I wasn't good at that game where you had a knight and a bishop and
chess.
Well, thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Chess. I would go to play with my brother, and 3 moves he'd be okay. Checkmate.
Yeah, it's a thinking man's game. My daughter, she's 13, and she loves the game of chess. Likes to play. She likes the challenge on the mind, and I'm trying to teach her. Look, honey, you need to look 7, 8 moves in advance, and that's how you win at a game of chess.
Yep.
Now, you want to pump up your game and get up to my speed, we'll play a game of checkers. I'll show you what's up.
Crown me.
Yeah. Crown Royal.
Crown Royal.
2nd and 5 for Yuba. Drops back pass. Ooh. Sailed a little bit on a hitch here. Going to set up a 3rd and 5. Yuba on Shasta's 37, 38-yard line. Pretty big play here coming up for the D. Number 10, Kyle Catney's coming back in at safety here.
Awesome.
Love it. Big play here. Probably in fourth down territory here. Where if they, well, it's obviously 3rd down, but if they just get a little bit of yardage here, being on the Shasta's 38, I probably expect them to go for it.
That defensive stand is what is necessary and needed really big time right now for the Knights. That will change the tone of what's going on. Quick pass over to the right-hand side. It's close. Their 1st down. Looks like he's going to get it.
He did. He got it.
Quick little quick screen out there. Little easy hitter, man. It's a confidence booster for a quarterback. Just
Absolutely.
real easy completion, getting the chains moving. Got to get a stand here, and we got a heck of a ball game right now.
Boy, I tell you, Tim. Okay, if the scholarship thing doesn't work out, and you don't want to be a teacher or coach, you're set for broadcasting.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been listening to Tony Romo a lot, so when I got asked about you guys, I'm like, that might be something I would like to do. And yeah,
Tony, I watched a little of him in the last game. I think it was Thursday. He was really good.
He was good.
Man, he's great.
A lot of those quarterbacks, they're opinionated on the air.
Oh, yeah, they are. Heck, yeah.
It's a lot like Jeff Gordon, the race car driver. He got out of the race car and into the broadcast booth, and I liked him on the track, but I really liked him in the booth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You guys big NASCAR guys?
Oh, yeah.
I've been an announcer with them for about 30 years, up until a couple of years ago when I left and decided to change the direction.
Ooh.
Right up the middle.
2nd and 5.
Wow.
About a gain of 8 there. Going to move the chains. They're down to Shasta's 17-yard line, driving pretty good. We got a player down. Oh, man. I think that's 44.
It is 44 McGreeny, and
he's getting up.
He's getting up slowly.
Yeah, he's a champion, man.
Yeah, you just shake it off.
It'll be all right.
That's the true meaning of just shake it off right there.
Yeah,
right there.
Number 6, Gerard Fontaine coming in for him here.
When I got hurt, my coach said, just walk it off.
That's right. I got hit in the groin area with a line shot as a 3rd baseman in practice at Anderson when I was in high school. My coach comes up to me and says, "Where did it get you?" I said, "Where do you think?" Laying on the ground, can't breathe. But that was Randy Palomino. Anderson, that was long before West Valley was even here. He's the one that taught me. People come to watch the offense, but defense is the name of the game.
Yeah, right. You're not
That's
kidding.
True.
Timeout Yuba right here, man. This is a big drive on Shasta 17. I'm sure they're going to dial up some of their best plays, whatever they think is going to work for them here. Shasta's, if I was them, Campos is a smart guy. I'd bring some pressure right here, to be honest with you.
I would bring it all.
Yep.
Bring it all.
Got some pretty good cover guys. I mean, not the best. Last year, I'll tell you what, the best part about last year is you could send them. We could bring pressure because we knew outside our corners and our safeties could go one-on-one and lock guys up. Well, this team a little bit younger, so it's harder to bring that pressure, you know.
Your defensive secondary last year made us sound
they were unreal.
So good because they gave us things to get hyped up and excited about.
Oh, man. Yeah, I had to go against them every single day in practice. I got to know those guys pretty good, but hey, it made our offense so much better just competing with them every day. I mean, when you're competing with a top 5 defense in the state in just about every category every day, you're bound to be successful, you know.
They'll make you better, that's for sure, by playing better, you know, or equally challenging people with talent.
Yep. Here we go.
13:30 left to play in the fourth period. Shasta leads it 12-6. The 49ers at Yuba College. They got the ball right about the 16-yard line, and they are threatening to put some points on the board. Rios back to pass right over the middle, and that is broken up perfectly. Nice defensive move. Incomplete.
That was a beautiful play. That was Dietrich Luton.
Yeah, he's had a pretty good game tonight.
He has.
Out of Homestead, Florida, huh? Nice. Got a lot of Florida boys out here. Come a long way to play football. Most of the Florida guys I've seen out here have been pretty good football players, I'll tell you.
Tim, would you think is that the recruitment effort on Shasta College's part, or people are just drawn in for whatever reason?
You know, it's a little bit of both. We've got a few Florida guys out here. Oh, Yuba gets a run down. Looks like it's going to be close to, it's going to bring up a 3rd and short, it looks like. But it's a little bit of both. Once we got a few, I think we recruited a few guys from out there. And then when they came here, they were pretty successful, and we were good. So I believe they kind of called their buddies back home, said, hey, come out here. There's some good football program.
Well, their families were all over our chat line every week last year.
They got California girls out here. Come on
that's
out.
Exactly what. No, they get the whole recruiting process. They throw them everything possible. They got a little food truck down over there or what?
Yeah, it's new this year, they said.
Nice. 3rd and short here on Shasta's 8-yard line. Handoff right up the middle.
Oh, they stopped him.
Stopped him short. We're going to have a 4th down and about, it looks like a half yard. Interested to see what Yuba's going to call here. I imagine they're going to go for it. I mean, don't want to take 3 here.
Well, 12:30 left to go, the way the defenses are playing.
Yeah, from the PAT attempt earlier, I highly doubt that they're going to go for field goal here.
That's true.
Yeah, that kid kicked it straight up in the air, but
I mean, doesn't every team have something in their playbook that is a guaranteed 2 yards?
You know, you'd like to think so, but then the defense, you'd say, hey, do we have something to stop something from 2 yards? You know what I mean? That's the great thing about football. There's so much different things that can happen.
There's so much strategy.
We're going to have to call timeout here.
Yeah, think
Delay
about
game. Yeah. Call timeout. 12:01 left in the 4th.
You want to take one, Dan?
We can if
you
want.
We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back right after this.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Here's what people are saying about Bud's Jolly Cone.
We just love the food here, and the girls treat us like family.
Right into Bud's Jolly Cone today, 455 Antelope Boulevard, Red Bluff.
I'll take some tater tots,
hey,
please.
It's Dave Tappan from Rad 103.1, Redding's Classic Rock. And you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
All right, Dave, our man.
We went and saw Dave Tappan this morning at the radio station. We had to return some equipment, and I think he had stopped at some fast food joint, and he was just sitting at his desk, having fun, chawing down on a chicken wing or something.
With a truckload of carpet in the back.
I know, I kind of scored on that.
Yes.
They turned houses around, and he had this brand new carpet that he was just taking to the dump, and I said, nope, that will refloor my production studio at home.
They got to get us a food service up here, start bringing us food for free up here.
Well, you know what, I'm thinking maybe on the next home game, we'll bring up a little camp out set our stuff. Man.
Got it. The 4th down conversion. Got about a gain of 6. Bring down to Shasta's 2-yard line. Yuba looking to put one in here.
Interesting. So it'll be 1st and goal for the 49ers.
Gotta love these games, though, especially being a quarterback, Trent Darms. I know he's licking his chops. Close game like this, he's going to get his opportunity. Here we go, run up the
And,
middle.
right up the middle.
Big play by
Would you look at that?
Jacob Anai. Big
Whoa.
play up the middle, 94. They were
Anai got him for an eye.
Annihilator on that play.
Annihilator. I love that.
Annihilator by Anai. I like that one.
There's going to be bruising on that kid.
Oh, man. Here we go. Hey, bend but don't break. That's got to be your mentality on defense.
That's right.
Bend but don't break.
On a first down play like that and a defensive stand like that, that's got to charge you up for the next 3 plays
right. Here
for
we
sure.
go. Yuba go 1 wide right, got a 2-back formation, big tight end in. I'm looking probably maybe a quick throw. This guy out here is pretty wide. Maybe a slant out here on the left or
low snap, and it's fumbled, and he is going to have to fall on it.
Man. Shasta.
Some good pressure in there.
All right.
Jacob and I involved in that one as well.
I just found out what Yuba is. Yuba snapping the ball right.
I know Dan's probably going to bring this story up, so I'll tell you before. I was the long snapper in high school. My first.
Oh, okay.
My first game, first snap ever. I snapped it like 15 yards over the punter's head. I had a good defensive play. I got a couple of skull and crossbones for my helmet, so I had to make up for that bad snap. But they laughed at me.
That's a hard position to be in.
Oh man, hell, they're still laughing at me. Dan is anyway.
Yes, I am.
Here we go, 3rd and goal from the 10 here. Shasta's defense looking to make it. Oh, that looks
There it
weird.
is. That's that quick pass, and he's got the completion, and that defense is all over him.
Preston Pilloff, big time play. They went with the quick little X quick, they call it X screen out wide. Not too great of a play call, if you ask me, by Yuba college coach there. I mean,
yeah, right.
You needed 10 there, and you just throw a quick screen. They had corners wearing bump out wide. That's questionable play call, but hey, 4th down and goal here from the 13. They're going to try to put this in the end zone here.
This is going to be the defining play of this football game.
Absolutely.
Right here, right now.
Got 9:35 to go in the 4th. This is big time play here. Here we go.
You were at the 2, and then in 3 plays, you're at the 13.
Gotta love that for a defensive coach. You got to be excited for that. Got to get a guy on the slot.
There's a lot of activity down there. People shifting around, people pointing fingers at stuff. Snaps a little bit high. Quick pass. There was a fake and right over the middle. And that is incomplete. And that was the best defensive stand I've seen all season.
That is awesome.
4 plays right in a row, textbook style, stoppage every time. That was impressive.
Wow.
That's big time there, man.
That is.
That's so big.
Now the defense makes their stand. Let's see the offense capitalize on it.
Man, I think that entire defensive line gets free tacos at Taco Bell after this game.
Yeah, they do.
They earned something. They were charged up.
Here we go. This gets some momentum going here. A little fired up. This is a good time to get rolling.
Justin Hellier sets his position as in the backfield right behind Darms. Darms in the shotgun. He will give it to Hellier. Somebody's got an arm on him right away. He won't gain anything on that. Be at the 14-yard line. Be second and about 10.
Oh, man. I don't know if it's miscommunication with the O-line or them just not really knowing the scheme. Man, there's a lot of guys coming unblocked early. I mean, right now they got 5 in the box with the middle linebacker and 4D line. I mean, at the end of the day, you got numbers. You got to open something up there.
Well, during practice, don't they do a conditioning on the offensive line?
Oh, they do. They do everything, man.
They're back to passes Darms right over the middle, and it's poorly thrown, intended for our guy, Jacques Durham, who's had a very good game today, and that's going to be my vote for player of the game so far.
Yeah, I got quite a few. After that defensive stand, I've got another quite few.
Oh, I think so.
Possibly Drew Faircloth up there in the running, too. He's been playing well.
Well, he was our player of the game last week.
Was he?
Faircloth was our player of the game.
Got a 3rd and 8 here on Shasta on their own 16. This is a pretty big play. Need this conversion to run out some more clock here.
I say Patrick Blake's going to be heavily involved in this play right here. Pass play right over the middle. Look at that. There's all kinds of room.
They're
now
looking
cut
that
left.
way.
Oh.
Who called that one?
Yeah. Patrick Blake complete at the 30.
Nice.
Kicks out a couple more. Nice job.
It's a good call there, Gary.
Yeah.
Look at you, man. Offensive mindset there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that play right there is actually, his last number on his cadence is him telling what route he wants Patrick to run.
Oh,
so they
wow.
motion across. So, I mean, so that route right there was a 3 route. So he's saying 103, 103 set hit.
I just love the language that goes on down there.
Oh, I'm telling you.
It's cryptic.
It's pretty intense stuff.
You know, Gary did that a couple weeks ago with Hellier.
Yeah.
Busted one through and ran a touchdown.
Patrick Blake's pretty special, man. He knows how to run a route.
Yeah, he does. Oh, that's right. I remember that play. I called it perfectly. I go, this is what I would do if I was coach. And then, oh, man, quick
Ooh.
shovel pass. He paid the price for it, too.
He's going to get going.
And nice job. Nice hustle, DeMarco Grayson. He'll take it up close to another first down. Darms paid the price for what he had to do there. A little shovel pass. That was smooth.
Man, I give Trent Darms a lot of credit. He's been sitting in there. I mean, he's had a few missed throws, a little low, but hey, he's pretty strong in the pocket right now. I give him credit.
He took a little playbook out of the Brett Favre era.
Yeah, he did a little shuffle pass there. Man, I used to love watching Brett Favre play. I was young, but man,
Who didn't?
He just made plays, man. I wore 4 because of him.
Four down linemen set to put on some pressure. And Shasta College moves on the play. Right-hand side.
64 Eubanks, I believe. Marcus Eubanks.
Marcus Eubanks.
Yep. CV guy.
Boy, Bob would be very disappointed.
Man. Can't let that stop his drive now. They're going to set up for a 1st and 15. Shasta on their own 38. About 7:10 left in the game here.
Need to bring some stance here on this offensive line. Add just a little bit of protection.
Yeah, I agree.
Couple of receivers wide out on each side, and I think that's Grayson in the backfield right there.
He just checked white 2. We're going to see a cut play, possible read option for Darms.
Oh, nice.
He's going to hand it off. Yep.
Yeah, right up the middle to DeMarco Grayson. He gets up to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, he did a nice little audible at the line of scrimmage there. Try to listen in for the play call, see if I can remember it. Here we go.
Tim, we're going to award you with your official media Shasta Sports Network pass.
Awesome.
You're welcome to join us anytime we go anywhere.
Anywhere, anytime.
I greatly appreciate it. It's an honor to be up here with
It's
you guys,
fun.
man. Oh, it's a blast.
Oh,
It's
it is.
Kind of a different perspective on the game.
Isn't it, though?
Super fun.
Second down at about 12. And there's
End
the
around.
snap.
Here comes our reverse play. Nice.
Yep, there
Go.
it is.
Take off, 88.
Jockey Durham trying to get around the corner. He's not going to do it. They're onto him this time. And a great effort, but no yardage.
Yeah, that corner backside wasn't fooled very much by that reverse. The receiver's job is to run him off, just pretend like he's running a 9, and the corner was not fooled at all.
5:45 left to play in this football game. Shasta leads 12-6.
Yeah, 3rd and 11 coming up. Shasta on their own 42, up 6, 12-6 here. Hellier in the backfield. Trent Darms checking Florida. Looks like there's pressure coming off the left side here.
Patrick Blake, I see something happening again.
Play action fake.
Yeah, Patrick's going long.
There goes Darms.
Look at that. He's going to run it himself, and he's got enough for a first down to the 46-yard line.
Moving
Great
the
run.
chains.
Got to move those chains. That's the main important thing right there.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that is a very brilliant play by Trent Darms. Instead of running out of bounds, he gets down inbounds, keeps the clock running here, gets the first down. That's big-time stuff there.
That's having your head in the game.
Absolutely.
Knowing how it works.
Yeah, in the film room, Hamilton's going to be happy with that one.
How much time do you guys spend watching film as a team?
We only get so many hours a week, but we have quarterback meetings every single day before practice. We meet with Coach Hamilton, and we watch a little bit of film in there. But every single Monday, we watch film as a whole group with the offense.
Oh, Durham, heavy, fast in motion. They'll
There
give it to
goes
Justin Hellier. Off tackle, left-hand side. He's got another first down, and he runs out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. They run him out. First down. Nice job, Justin Hellier. Big play.
O-line getting moving a little bit. Here we go.
Yeah, let's do that. Keep it going.
Unfortunately, Hellier went out of bounds, but it's all right. You get 15 yards, you're not going to have any complaints. It's a great job by the O-line. That's actually a read option right there for Trent Darms. If that D-end crashes there, he can pull it, but D-end was running straight at him, so he handed it off, and nice gain by the number 20.
I have internalized and learned a lot more theory that goes behind this game today. Thanks to you, Tim. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's fun, man.
It's like science project out there.
You pick up on a lot.
You know, me being a coach, I've learned so much more.
Justin Hillier down to the 25. He's on the 20. He's headed for the goal line. He's got one guy to beat. Can't do it. He pushes him out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. Another big first down. There's a flag on the play.
Oh, man. Hopefully that's not a holding. I imagine it's going to be, though.
2 flags on the
Looks like
play.
it's going to be holding. Holding, yeah, holding.
Justin is a magician, I'll tell you.
He is.
Once he gets out in open field,
though.
he is a slippery man. He is hard to bring down. What in the world are they going to call now?
I think it's holding on Blake.
Blocking the back.
Oh.
So we're going to have, it looks like about first and 11. It was a spot penalty, so here we go. Hey, but the best part about this, we've taken a lot of time off the
Yes,
clock.
they have.
I mean, you got 3:52 up there, up by 6. I mean, Kendall rushing almost in field goal range. I mean, a few more yards here. I know Kendall, he's from 45. He's usually pretty consistent, so.
And taking down Yuba College just 5-2, Shasta 2-3. It'll put them at 500.
Yeah, and man, I knew. I mean, Shasta struggling early. I knew they'd get rolling. Oh man, if they go verticals here, right up that seam. Safety's rolling over now. Maybe not.
A lot of options out there, and Darms is sizing up the situation right now. He's on the count right now in the shotgun position. He's got DeMarco Grayson right behind him in the backfield.
4 seconds.
Here comes the snap right there, and they will give it to Grayson, and he's got a hole. 30, 25, 20. He's down to about the 14-yard line. What a good run for DeMarco Grayson, and this time there were no flags on the play.
I was looking around.
Got to look for him every time there's a big play after tonight. It's a big-time play there.
And that clock continues to run. That's the big thing right there.
Hamilton's smart, man. I mean, I'm up here thinking that when they put those trips out there and spread everyone out, you expect a pass and he hits you with a run. That's what you want to do as an offensive coordinator, you know?
Yeah.
Hit him with the misconception kind of thing. Here we go. Shasta looking to score on Yuba's, what is that, the 13. Probably run it, protect the ball a little bit, take some time off the clock. Yep, we're going to go run left here.
They're anticipating it.
Nice run.
Right up the gut.
Good run play right there.
That defense is getting tired.
Yeah, they are. This has been a long drive for them. They've been on the field for a while here. Hey, I give credit to that O-line. Darms has been pretty clean in the pocket on their throws. Only a few throws here, but the running lanes are starting to open up a little here. I love it.
It started to look like a few weeks ago when we almost had to get Darms some acupuncture.
Yeah. Here we go.
Coming up on 2 minutes left in the game.
I am anticipating a reverse, but I could be wrong.
Looks like Durham's going to do that.
Nope, fly sweep maybe. Read option. There goes Hellier.
Right up the center.
Dragging guys inside the 5. That's perfect.
Going to set up a third and looks like short, real short, about half a yard.
1:43 on the clock, and it is ticking. Take your time, fellas. Take your time.
Take your time. Make it 3 in a row.
I am assuming Yuba doesn't have any timeouts, because if they did, they should be using them right now and trying to get a stop here, but they're not, so maybe they don't have any left.
They've burned a couple already during the third quarter, yeah.
Okay, so that makes sense. Let your guys get set. 8 seconds on the play clock. 3rd and short from the 5 here. Gonna go run right. Ooh, stop short.
Nice. Defensive play.
Now they're gonna use that timeout. Stop the clock, man. That's
a smart move.
Yep.
1:03. Here, winding itself down.
O-line's got to finish their drive there, but hey, it's all right. Got us all the way down the field. I'm expecting to kick a field goal here, make it a two possession game, but Hamilton's probably trying to talk Thompson into going for it. He loves to score points, I'll tell you right now. He likes getting his offense in the end zone. Here, I think they're going to keep their offense on the field, man.
Well, if they don't go for a field goal here, it is 4th down and 4.
Yep.
So they lost 3 on that play. No, actually 4th down and 3. They just changed it. So they lost 2 yards on that. Now they just changed it again.
What's going on?
Okay, so they lost 4 yards on that play. Whatever. You don't go for the field goal, you got the automatic win. But if you don't get it, and they get that one big play all the way down, score that touchdown.
A lot of different things you can do here from the looks of things. Yeah, offense is going out on the field, man, rolling the bones a little bit.
Yes, they
Get
are.
This first down, this is big time right here. Interested to see what Coach Hamilton's dialing up.
Now, if you were the head coach, Tim, what would you be doing here?
You know, his bread and butter is that end-around reverse play. You know, you don't want to take a no, there's not. I'm going to call a pass. I'm going to call a quick pass, but maybe expect that reverse end around.
Okay. I think they're going to try to draw them off sides, and if they can't, I think they're going to kick the field goal.
Possibility, too.
He's pointing off towards Patrick Blake's side of the ball.
I think you're right here, Dan. That's a good call. We're going to call timeout. Yep, great call. Yes, sir.
Thank
Nice
you.
move.
Yeah, they're going to kick the field goal. They're going to make sure they got the win. I see 97 right there.
Yep.
And that's not Pauly Shoeshine. I guarantee you that. That's Roshine.
That is old Rasheen, mine.
So, Gary, that guy down there with the jacket, I told him, do not leave that jacket alone tonight, or it will disappear. Beautiful Raider jacket.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That wouldn't look good on you at all, Tim.
That wouldn't look good on you,
That
Tim.
needs to go in the trash cans when he's due.
What do you think about? I mean, I know that they're not your team, so you're, certainly on your. But what do you think of the move to Las Vegas? I don't like it.
You know, I think for Oakland, the organization-wise, I think they're going to make a lot of money. And at the end of the day, it's a business, and they're going to make a lot of money. I think it's hard for a fan base. You know what I mean? Oakland's they've got some real strong fans. I'll tell you what, you go down there wearing another team's colors, you're going to get an earful.
Well, you might wake up with a fork in your eye.
Oh, I walking out of the stadium a couple nights ago, I got death threats. I'm not kidding you. It was crazy.
Oh, don't go next to the black hole.
No.
Well, the thing is Raiders moved back in '95, and they were promised a new stadium then. That's been 22 years.
Yeah, Rasheen out to kick it. Here we go.
Three-pointer. There's the spot, and there's the kick.
Drills it straight.
Good. It is tipped, but it's good for 3 more, and that is a nail in the coffin.
Big time, man. That's awesome. Good snap, good hold by Kyle Cotneys and straight up through the uprights.
Kendall Rawshine, the busiest man in football show business today. He must have put his foot on that ball about 12 times.
Yeah, he's already been our player of the week.
And that's the one that counts right there.
That's going to be tough to.
Is that the second field goal he's made tonight, or is that the
second?
third?
Yeah.
Second? Okay.
He's punted a lot.
Yeah, he has. A lot of punts, a few kickoffs. Man, it's a rough one. It's a toss-up a little bit for player of the game, yeah?
That's his 3rd field goal tonight.
3rd?
Is that his 3rd?
That's his 3rd field goal tonight.
We've only scored 1 touchdown, correct?
1 touchdown.
Yikes.
He missed the extra point.
Interested
then
to
they
see
went
who
to
our
9.
Interested to see who player of the game is, fellas.
Yeah, me too. Well, it's a collective effort, and we might have 3 different ones, and then we just need to narrow it down.
Yeah, right.
And, sometimes Dan talks me out of my choice, and sometimes I talk him out of his choice,
Yes.
and sometimes we let the numbers backing do the talking, and it's always fun to see how we come to our conclusion.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think it's about a wrap here, fellas. 15-6. This would be a crazy comeback for Yuba College here. Kendall Rasheen in here to kick it off deep. Little squib kick up the middle here. Oh,
lineman hits the guy in alignment, and he falls right on it. That was the best thing he could have ever done right there.
Yeah, right.
Look at that. He's a big old dude.
Yeah,
you do not want a lineman running the ball anywhere.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that that's who they have back there that deep. I mean, if I'm a specialist coach, I'm saying kick the ball at that big guy right there.
That's
just
exactly
like that.
right.
And I imagine that's probably what they did. And Kendall, being an accurate kicker that he is, put it right in his lap. Good job. Defense going to be soft. Got your quick guys on the D-line to go get after the quarterback a little bit. I'm sure he's going to try to scramble around. Got to put a helmet on him. Here we go. Shasta trying to get on a 3-game winning streak, right? I believe.
Yes, they are.
That's right.
Here we go. I mean, win or lose this game, looks like it's going to win this one. Big congrats to them, man. They've been playing hard. Double pass.
Oh,
they got it.
He thought about throwing it again.
Pick.
The old flea flicker, and it's
Interception,
picked off.
touchdown.
Look at that, on the run, on the move. He doesn't quite get into the end zone, but man, he pays the price. Gets thrown around.
Oh, there it is.
Flag right there.
Of course, after the play, he's got to go talk some smack to the dude that threw the pick and then gets a penalty. Man, I mean, you know what? You really put the nail in the coffin, but there's no need to go stand over a guy and yell at him like that. I mean, great play, though. I give him credit.
Nice job. Interception. Shasta, what a good way to wrap it up.
I wonder if Shasta's going to knee this out. Knowing Coach Hamilton, they're going to go after him.
Oh, yeah.
But, no, they're going to knee this one. They're going to knee it.
Personal foul. Taunting.
Yeah. Hey, he made a great play. That extra stuff's got to stop, but they'll be running for it. I'll tell you that right now. All these extracurricular activities here going on Shasta's gonna be getting in shape a little bit this week.
Oh yeah.
For those, but hey, big time win for Shasta, man. Awesome. Get to 3-3. They started off a little slow. That's the way you bounce back. Had a little adversity early on. The line came through right there at the end. I give them credit.
They're 3-3 because the last year's team. Everybody wants a piece of Shasta this year.
No kidding.
Yeah, you're seeing everything every team's got. Hey, but they're making a name. So this team right here is making a name for themselves. I mean, they don't sit around and try to compare to last year's team because hey, they're playing well.
Yep, clock's moving right now. Now it's stopped. Now it's moving again. Somebody must be 20-19. They're just going to take the snap and take a knee, and that will wrap it up here from Memorial Stadium. There it is. And that's going to wrap this football game up. Clock is down. 8, 7, 6. That's it, fellas.
3, 2, 1. It's a wrap.
What a most enjoyable time I've had with you joining us here today, Tim. I learned a lot. I mean, I know a lot about football, but I learned a lot from you about language and strategy and, communication. So you're welcome to join us anytime you wish.
Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, I had a lot of fun, guys.
Standing invitation, man.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun up here.
Well, let's go to a break. Let's come back for a recap.
The REU post-game show coming up in just a couple of seconds on the Hill Collision Center Player of the Game. Go ahead.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Electric vehicles. We are seeing more of them every day. A new electric car in your driveway makes you eligible for a $1,000 rebate from Reading Electric Utility, REU. Plus, another $500 rebate for your level 2 charger. Did you know that REU's electricity rate for charging is equal to paying $1.08 per gallon of gasoline? Smart, eco-friendly, and super cool. Visit a local dealer today and take one for a spin. Electric vehicle rebates from REU. For information, visit us at REUpower.com or call 339-7200. REU and you, powerful together.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
Here's what people are saying about Bud's Jolly Cone.
a great place to do business, a great place to see people from the community, and just a great place to have fun and eat great food.
Right into Bud's Jolly Cone today, 455 Antelope Boulevard, Red Bluff.
Boundary Waters Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja flying high on the cloud break waves of Fiji. Only the hardcore should attempt this. You can't see this, but I'm raising my hand right now. I am so hardcore. Surf Ninja out.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up. But can they solve all my transportation needs? Spoiler alert, they can.
You can buy from Enterprise Car Sales.
Sold. Car sharing. That's alarmingly sensible.
We even rent exotics.
That's good, because sometimes Mama wants to drive like a mother. Big trucks are kind of my jam. You guys make me feel so special.
Like a princess?
Exactly. Rent, buy, or share. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
This is Craig Thompson, head football coach at Shasta College, and this is the Shasta Sports Network.
Do you ever wonder what happens to your vehicle behind the scenes at an auto body collision repair facility? Wonder no more. Go to HilldCollisionCenter.com and watch a virtual tour of the North Valley's finest and most recommended collision repair business. HilldCollisionCenter.com.
Once again, back from Memorial Stadium, Shasta College in Reading. Final score, 15-6, Shasta. It was a good game. It was a very close game. It wasn't lopsided at all. Like last night, we had a lopsided game, and those games are hard to do. This game was very close, and there was some great action on both sides of the ball. There was a lot of trash talking going on. There was a lot of vicious defensive hits. There was a lot of excellent defensive pass coverage, and I'm telling you, I like that football game. And Dan, what do you got?
Well, you know, it was hard to pick the player of the game. I think it was a great defensive game, period.
It certainly was a defensive game for your REU post-game show. We try to wrap it up, and we try to give somebody who's very well deserving. But I'm telling you what, you can't narrow that down just to one. Tim, what do you think?
You know, the defense played pretty well today. I mean, that Yuba College had a pretty explosive offense, but at the end of the day, I mean, that final drive right there, the offense threw it together and did what they needed to do to make it a two-possession game right there. O-line struggled a little bit early, but they pulled it together right there. But hey, big credit to the defense, man. I mean, holding any college team to 6 points that runs the spread and spreads the ball out and slings it around is pretty big time. So
you betcha.
Credit to Coach Campos, Coach Cavalli, Coach Wally, and those guys, Matt Diskin. Hey, that's a well-coached group, and they had a good game plan coming in this week, and they played well. I
was especially impressed when Yuba College got down inside the 5-yard line, 1st and goal. 4 plays, they could have tied it, and they could have went ahead by a point with a kick or 2 if they would have gone for it. The Shasta College defensive line held them all 4 plays. So for Hild Collision Center, Dan, go ahead and make the award.
You know, we're going to give it to the whole entire defense
Absolutely.
of this game.
Yeah.
And we're just what you were talking about, Gary. They started out 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. First play, Anai, right through there, boom, hits the guy. Second play, Thompson, number 43, levels his player.
Boom, levels. Man, you got to be doing voiceover work for games, video games.
And then the next play, you got McGreeny in on it.
McGreeny had a really good football game, too.
McGreeny had a lot of hard hits today.
Yeah, he did. And that kid worked hard. He did get a whole lot of playing time early in the year, I've seen, but tonight played a ton, man. Congrats to him.
And then they went for it on 4th down, and look who came through. Faircloth.
For many.
Sir. Boom.
For many on the Shasta College Knights. A great performance here. They've got their streak at 3 now, and they are on a pretty good run. So we look forward to seeing you next week. We've got Pleasant Valley on Friday night.
We will be in Pleasant Valley against Shasta,
Chico.
number 1 seed Shasta against number 3 Pleasant Valley.
And then the following day, we will be at San Jose City College to take on the Shasta Knights, going down there to see what they can keep alive and keep going. And we're looking forward to a big road trip. Tim, you've got the all-access pass to the Shasta Sports Network, and I'm glad we finally got you involved in this. You brought us a lot of excitement and fun last year, made us who we are in a lot of respects, and we respect you and appreciate that. So please come back and join us before the season's over.
I most definitely will. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun.
Tim, can you do me a favor? say hi to your folks for me, please.
Absolutely.
Tell them I said hi, and
I will.
you know, it was great to see them, and thank you again for inviting us out to your house last year. That was just awesome.
Yeah, you guys are family. You guys already know that. So.
All right, I don't know who made that big vat of chili, but I want to.
It was my mama. That's her specialty.
Yeah, we'll come back for that. Final score from Shasta College, 15-6. The Knights win. They are on a roll. For Tim Naylor and Dan Miller, I'm Gary Moore saying good night from Shasta College. We'll see you next week.
You've been listening to North State Football on the Shasta Sports Network. Join us each and every Friday and Saturday night for exciting play-by-play action for the Shasta Wolves and the Shasta College Knights. All games are available for replay on the Shasta Sports Network YouTube channel. All games are property of the Shasta Sports Network and are an exclusive sports broadcast of XS Sports 96.1 FM and on the web at xs961.com.